welcome back to Tales of Xillia. It's Mari Paige here. So I'm really excited because we're getting very close to the end of the storyline. Last time we, restored Milla's lost memories, so she is back in action, and we also got transported to this other world, called Olympius, which is where we are now. It's very, desolate and, kind of dystopian in its own little way. So that's not great. But we have to now have a quest to go, explore this Torbellon Highland and make it to a fortress where we have to stop Gaius from doing his usual RPG bad guy shenanigans. Very on the nose to have a guy named Gaius who just wants to take over the world, obviously. I don't think I have to explain the reference there. Hey, Estelle, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the apple gel and the lurks and all that. Let me give you a shout out real quick. How was your stream, by the way? I guess you're looking, but I hope she's really good with art. She does really good art and other fun stuff.
A Spyrix casing.
This looks like a storage space for Spyrixes, but the contents are destroyed.
Did Gaius do this?
Probably, yeah.
Whoever it was leveled the larger facilities and warehouses, but left the other buildings intact.
In other words, their goal is not an invasion or to wipe out the military.
Oof. I need to stretch my neck there.
Yeah, we should hurry and look for Balin.
Right.
Okay, alright. Well, we got another quest to do. We can... I'm sure that everything is going to be fine in this spooky forest as we immediately get aggroed by a whole bunch of evil robot, and a robot dog, which just is really just creepy. Alright, that is awesome. Okay. That was freaking awesome. I was literally kind of just button mashing there, not gonna lie, but that was cool. How can I do that again? Not like Mystic Art cool, but still.
It's like a city in and of itself.
Yeah. The obligatory anime RPG, Techno Fortress Dungeon. You gotta love it, though. I'm here for it, honestly. This whole game has been really giving me a bit of a Trails in the Sky, vibe with, I guess that game is more like steampunk, but a lot of RPGs kind of have, that steampunk vibe, but I definitely want to play those games on stream, at some point. I'm waiting for it to go on sale on Steam because I only had played the demo. I never actually downloaded the full game. Don't you tell me you guys are going further in. You don't look like you work here. The automated defenses are going to come after you, I'll be fine. We can bust up some robots. We've only got the Lord of Spirits on our side here. What do you think's happening outside? I don't know which scares me more, staying in here or going out there. Well, once we kill all the robots, you should be fine, right? All the killer robots, but I don't want to fight the robot dog. It's so cute. I mean, it is not at all cute, but it's funny. I actually saw this thing where, in some places in Japan, they have problems with bears attacking, in really rural areas in in Hokkaido, which is the northernmost island of Japan. And they have a lot of bears out there, so, that will, attack the farmers' livestock and everything. So what they did was, they have a company that builds giant robot dogs that eyes light up and, they growl And probably, you know, something completely cursed and scare off the bears. And this is so popular that they're running low on demand, you know, or there's so much demand they're running low on supply. It's crazy.
Are you okay?
Hey, Pyro! Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the lurks.
Thank you. I think I'll be okay now.
Why are we helping them?
Deserted. Do you know where everyone went?
Aren't they the
Some
bad
people got
guys?
away. I don't know about the rest. It was pretty chaotic.
Did you see the attackers?
The soldiers
I guess
hit us like
not.
a wave. They were led by some guy with a giant sword and a flying woman.
Well, that settles it.
That it does.
Yeah.
They told us they'd destroy every last Spyrix, then they ordered us to retreat.
Sounds like something he'd say.
Wait. He can't be. Gaius must be planning to eliminate every Spyrix in the entire world.
I don't know how many other guys with huge swords and giant flying women
No,
are running around here in Olympius, you know?
Olympius' situation won't change as long as it has access to Spyrix. Even if the current plan is halted, someone else will eventually come up with something similar.
By eliminating Spyrix, Gaius is going right to the heart of the two-world problem.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Here we
But
go.
if Gaius is anything, he's determined. Damn it. That puts
Yeah?
Valen in danger.
I mean, that's one thing I will say about Gaius.
Do you know anything about someone named Balin?
You know?
He's a Spyrix engineer.
You might find him over in the Spyrite Research Wing. What?
He's determined.
Officially, it's called the Military Research Wing, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. Those freaks are probably still wreaking havoc over there.
I'm sure he's okay.
Don't worry about me. You just worry about Gaius.
Yeah, but still...
You already have enough on
Oof.
your plate. Your job is to keep moving forward, remember?
Right.
We don't have time to worry right now. The sappy stuff will have to wait.
All right, thanks.
Thanks,
So where's this military
Selvin.
research wing anyway?
Just ahead.
Could be anywhere here. Oh,
If it's still standing.
hey, Glimmer! Welcome to the stream. How's it going? No, you. Ooh. Oh,
Sure you're
even.
gonna be okay?
Save it, I'm fine.
All right, I'll stop being cringe for now. That's a lie. I will never stop being cringe. But hello, Mari. It's doing really good, actually. How about you? I'm doing right. I'm doing okay. You know, I had a nice time at the beach. And by the beach, I mean the lake, really. I didn't go all the way to the beach because that would be too much of a drive. I was feeling lazy. But, you know, still nice. Still had a nice time. And I'm thinking about going, taking the new bikini I got, on an actual beach run at some point. There we go. Oh, that was cool. Tetra elements. But yeah, what I was saying about Gaius is, like, say what you will about him. Yeah, and I know this sounds bad. Hear me out. I know it sounds bad. I know he's trying to take over the world and everything, but at least he's determined. He's not one of those, lazy, 2-bit villains that just, like, makes his minions do everything for him, and just sits there. Like, dude was literally going to another world to just destroy everything. So yeah, I mean, I guess he did kind of get trapped in the world of Rieze Maxia to begin with. Not saying that, what he's doing is okay or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, as far as, psychopathic villains go, we could do worse, I guess. I don't know where I'm going with this. We should, complete this Liliamore. I should go to the beach sometime soon. I'm trying to do it more because I hadn't actually gone to the beach, like the ocean beach in, years, It had been so long because I just didn't really make time for it, I guess. And it was like I'd lived in Florida for so long and I like never go to the beach. So now I live in, you know, not Florida, where it's much better. At least in terms of like I can just go to the beach and not have people look at me like I have 3 heads, because I'm a trans woman, you know? So that's definitely improved, but it is very expensive. That was one thing I would say, like, it's, you know, because you have to think about, like, gas and, you know, having a bathing suit and everything. Luckily, I got a one that was not too expensive from Goodwill. Tetra Elements, get comboed, bitch. That was rad. Oops. Or you could miss. You could also miss. That's a thing that you could do.
Very impressive.
You too.
I believe we show great promise.
Nice.
I'll overcome anything.
I can't stop. I want to get stronger.
All right. Well, I guess that means we need to eat more food, otherwise Jude is gonna complain again. And be like, "Oh, I'm so hungry." I mean, I don't blame them though. Like, I get it is how it is. I guess. Let's do the pot au feu, I guess. I don't know how to say that. I probably butchered the pronunciation there. I'm not, but you know, I'm not. My French is not très bien. The opposite of that, actually. Okay, we got another skill here, and let's see. I think these are all just stat boosting skills, so it doesn't really matter that much which one we go for. I can just go for intelligence, because I think that will be a little bit more of a boost, and, you know, with all of Milla's magic spells, it'll be nice to go for those extra, you know, stat bonuses and stuff like that. Well, scat 'em, at least. Okay, well, this one's a little bit easier, because you're already, like, halfway there. Molto bene, and then we'll just get some more, technical points for you there. Awesome. Alright, moving on. Why do I feel like there's something, you know, some hidden goodies in here? Ah, okay, so this is just another pathway. Fair enough.
Right on, get him.
I mean, yeah, it's like, yeah, this game is very linear in terms of, like, you know, like, general overall story progression, but there is still a little bit of, like, ow. Very rude. There's a little bit of, like, you know, it's not like Final Fantasy 13 where you're just going on one path and there's no, like, alternate branching paths for things for you to explore or something like that. I'm not trying to rag on that game. I know that game's been through enough, okay? I haven't even played Final Fantasy 13, to be honest. I don't really feel like it deserves all the hate it gets. If for no other reason that it gave us lightning and it gave us the first, like, canonically lesbian characters in a Final Fantasy game. Like, you cannot say that, that is not, some good that it gave to the world. Oh, gosh. Let's go.
If you dare interfere, then you will face total annihilation.
Now we just have to have the first, actually canonically lesbian characters in a Tales game, and that will be great. But maybe with the next one. I don't know, we're still, like, we're still waiting on the next one. It's kind of wild to think Rieze is, like, what, like, almost 5 years old at this point? And I still have not played through all of it yet. But, you know, that's probably going to be later on the list, depending on how long it takes for me to play through all the Xenoblade games, as well as Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, which is probably going to be quite a long time now that I think about it, because those are enormous games. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to do, like, all of the, you know, all of the quests on stream in Xenoblade, but doing like just a normal playthrough for me, because there's definitely certain side quests that I want to do, it's gonna be at least 100 hours, so that's a lot on stream. Comparatively, this game is not really that bad. It's only like, what, like 40 hours or something like that? You know, that's like a walk in the park compared to a Xenoblade or Fire Emblem game for me on this stream, but you know how it is. Aerial fire! Hey Slasher, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Okay, what are we doing here? No, let's not cool down actually. Let's just keep whacking them. Rad. Alright, also, Glimmer, let me give you a shout out. Bunch of cuties hanging out in the chat. And I'm gonna also drink some water real quick. Alright, is this another, like, optional pathway? Oh gosh! There's, like, a lot more to this, area than I thought there would be. I guess that makes sense because we're basically exploring an entire giant fortress, like, technological fortress city. So, ow! Also, I think I'm needing to put Ellie in the party because, yeah, she's taking a lot of damage, and I don't really like that. I don't really feel like our items are gonna be enough, to keep us going through all of this, so... I guess maybe we can also just fast travel back into town and buy some more.
I still need to get better.
If I really need to, but I think it makes more sense to just put Ellie in the party and have, like, our dedicated healer. So yeah, we'll swap out... I think I'll also put Alvin in there. He has a little bit, you know, needs a little bit more combat experience. So, we'll get one, here for you. As for Judy boy, I am sorry that I will never call you that again. I was like, I feel like I'm gonna, you know, be, you know, talking like I'm a freaking Yu-Gi-Oh villain, like Yu-Gi boy. No, I'm not gonna call the characters like that. You know, that's enough. Also, we should probably give you one of your, let's see, TP will not be consumed in over limit. We can get one of these, as well as, oh my gosh! Well, I guess this is one thing I can do while we're just going through menus and crap. And I get over-obliterated with pie and everything. I get damage cap. Thank you, Perky. Did you enjoy that? Did you have fun? It's always good. You know, that's one of the great things about a Mari Paige stream is you just never know what's gonna happen. And sometimes it's gonna be that. Actually, a lot of times it's gonna be that. I was considering swapping your outfit when I realized I could obliterate you instead. I hope you appreciate my restraint. No, honestly, I mean, you could go for the outfit swap, especially because I went to the beach today. You could, you know, do like a little bikini Mari outfit swap if that's what you're into. I'm just saying. But yeah. All right. Anyone else that I need to worry about here? Any other skills? Sure, I would, but I now have 72 points. Okay, well, that's fine. I can maybe turn it on later. You know, I can go through some of the other... Actually, hold on, I'll do that right now. I'm getting so completely distracted from, like, the mission of the game, by the way. I hope you all are enjoying this riveting content, and my computer almost crashed. Let's see. It just, like, blacked out for a second, but here we go. There's Bikini Mari for you. In a different color, too. Different color from what we normally do, I think. So, okay. so this is the South region. So the outfits that I got. Oh, we need to go to the research wing. That's fair enough. We can't go that way. It was like kind of a bunch of different colors. So I was like, I normally just love, you know, just like this color of blue. But I also have like a red, orange, and a black one that I can do. Hi. So maybe I can, you know, cycle through some of those, even though this is very much not the beach episode section of the game. Unfortunately, this game does not really have a beach episode. Unlike, you know, Tales of Symphonia, I guess that is one of the reasons that Tales of Symphonia might be better than Xillia, if you wanted to make that opinion. I don't know if I would necessarily agree with that. I think they're both good in their own different ways. I feel like it's really hard to compare certain Tales games because, you know, they all do good at different things, and I feel like they're all really, really good.
Oh, that's just my charm.
Like, none of them are really gonna, you know, set the world on fire in terms of, like, amazing new mechanics or something like that. But you always know what you're gonna get. And what you're gonna get is a good story, some really cool characters, and a fun combat system which will have you yelling Demon Fang and Sonic Thrust and Demon Fang and Double Demon Fang and a lot of that.
Here we go again.
A lot of that. Here we go again. Here we go again. All right, ow, as they just like body me and body me again. I think actually this might be good against these particular enemies. Because they have a pretty, you know, solid guard. All right, well, there we go. We got rid of most of them at least. Nice. Also, I did want to say, so I actually got a hookup, from my healthcare provider, you know, to help me quit, like, vaping nicotine. I got some nicotine patches and lozenges. I don't know about the lozenges, to be honest, because they're, like, a little bit too strong for me, which is probably a good thing. That probably means that I don't need to take as much, to kind of wean myself off. But yeah, I've gone, like, you know, it's nice to, you know, at least go for the first day. Like, the cravings aren't nearly as bad. So that is pretty rad. Which is kind of funny because it's like I posted that picture on Blue Sky, and literally the first comment I get is of, you know, me at the beach. The first comment is like, can you put your cigarette out on me? And I'm like, I'm trying to quit. Also, I'm taken. How dare you? I have more than enough, actually. Yeah. How are you doing, by the way, Pigments? I did see you there. If the right person asked that, I might take up smoking. Nice. Does this do that? Yeah, not quite the same with a nicotine patch or the gum or something like that. I'm doing okay. All right, that's good. Yeah, I hope you're having an okay Saturday and you're not like just roasting in this heat. Because I definitely have been. We're not really used to heat like this. Okay, we have another cube to fight. Awesome. Love to see another cube fight here. That is the best. Especially, you know, I mean, hey, it is worth it for the XP. We do get a lot of XP from defeating these things, so it is worth it just for that. No, luckily this part of the UK is a pretty comfy temperature. That's good. Yeah, I know. I think you guys were having like a pretty bad heat wave not too long ago. So I'm glad to hear that things have cooled down a bit. Ow. There we go. Get dragon shotted, idiot. All right, that's better. Also, 50 stream streak. Let's go, Slasher, killing it. With the 50 watch streak and like the 64 apple gels or something like that. That's rad. A Nintendo 64 amount of apple gels. Wow, you completely whiffed that one, buddy. I don't know why you just completely whipped that fireball again. But it's fine.
Then you will face total annihilation.
I know, like, cause the thing that, like, when you're in the UK is, like, they don't have air conditioning pretty much anywhere, so when it's hot, it's, like, unbearable. But it usually doesn't get hot enough that you have to worry about that, but when it does, it's pretty brutal, at least from what I've heard. But even that, my part of the UK, the ocean, was a really nice, comfy temperature, while Estelle and Bisky were melting. Aww! Oh, okay, so I'm guessing they're, like, in the southern part of England, and, like, you're in the northern part, I guess? Or by, you know, closer to the ocean at least, but yeah. But, you know, global warming is not real, right? It's all a conspiracy, by, you know, I don't know, aliens or something like that. I don't know. Oh, and the deep state and all that nonsense, right? I mean, hell, like, I feel like where I live, it's bad. It's bad. It should not be as hot as it is. It really shouldn't. Oh, gosh. Oof. Okay. Alright. Let's see. We can get, let's, do some intelligence here. Get a little bit more. I definitely need some more intelligence here. There we go. Let's see. Okay, I don't think anyone else got a, level up, so we're good. And there's another thingy over here. What? What is this? Okay. I don't even know what this is a reference to. That was just weird and random.
Here we go.
Oh gosh. Ah!
Serious?
How careless of me.
Oh gosh.
No breaks?
Ugh.
Here we go.
Okay, so I want to say something actually. While we were kind of on the subject of, like, you know, weird conspiracy theories and everything like that. You know, my wife had been going into this, like, I don't know if you had seen this whole thing with, like, the Lego scandal, where, like, somebody had apparently stolen millions of dollars worth of Legos, and it's gotten, like, this whole, you know, state police department involved in, like, Nevada or something like that. Of course it's Nevada because it's the, you know, the city of sin and all that. Like, but there's been, like, the mafia's getting involved, and it's, like, it's so crazy. It's, like, all over freaking Legos. I don't get it, but then again, I didn't really grow up with Legos as a kid, so I don't really have a lot of nostalgia for them. I think I was too dumb for Legos, I'm gonna be honest. I could not figure that out. Like, I really, my experience with Legos, I wouldn't really put anything together. I would just put blocks together and just be like, I made a tower. Or like, a chair or something like that, you know, I'd just be, like, really silly with it. And it's like, Legos got so, you know, it's like they used to be just for kids, you know, of just, like, fun, silly toys for kids. And then, like, collectors got into them, and it became this whole thing, you know, where all of a sudden it's like Legos where they were charging, like, hundreds of dollars for, you know, special sets and things like that. And it's like, who the frick has time for that? Like, I really do not want to deal with that. I don't know. Not for me. Not for me. Let's go. All right, so apparently you can only switch characters while in overlimit, which is a little bit disappointing. But you know, it's fine, I guess. Okay. Can we just kill these monsters? There we go. Yeah.
Who's next?
Butt kicking time.
You're like, don't worry. I think you should worry about yourself, girl. You're low on HP. There we go.
People roar. Yeah.
Tipo! Save us, Tipo!
Pass this.
Okay, there we go. I am not very good at controlling her, apparently. But it's all good.
Getting better.
I really hope we can run into a shop at some point, although we're kind of in the middle of a dungeon, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. But yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Did I miss? Oh, this is where the other thing is. I see. I'm getting really lost in this dungeon. Okay, so we have the express elevator for error, and 10th floor, the 10th floor, but not, you know, we're on the first floor. We can't go on floors 2 through 9 yet, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. We also have a treasure chest here. I think there's gonna be some sort of block pushing puzzle that we're gonna have to do here. Oh wait, hold on. I always do that. I always press the wrong button to push the blocks. How are you feeling? I know you're feeling a bit better to stream. Yeah, I'm okay. You know, like just going through like the withdrawals kind of sucked, but having the patches does really help to just wean off of them. So yeah, I'm okay. Thank you for asking. And, you know, I was also feeling good enough to go to the beach today, even if just for, like, a little bit. It was a little bit disappointing, because there was, like, a lot of, I don't know. I was hoping there would be a little bit more. There was, like, a very small beach. But it's not the end of the world. There are definitely some other beaches, that we can go to, that have a little bit more going on, so... Also, I'm starting to feel like we may need to get one of those things that gives us more stats for fighting some of these enemies. We might need to go that way. Even though I do feel like grinding for XP is nice. You know, trying to get as much level ups as we can, especially because we get healed.
Total annihilation.
With every level up, which is really nice.
Not yet.
I feel much stronger.
All right. Okay, so I went that way. Anything over... Okay, so that's the elevator that goes up. Did I got everything else here, right? So yeah, I can just go up to the 10th floor. Really quick before I do that, I wanted to check out the Lilium Orb. Alright. Agility number 3. And then, I think, do I want to go for strength or intelligence, magic? I think probably, just like straight up attack power is never like a bad thing. So yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Molto bene. And as for you, we'll, finish this section here. I've all but one, sad, Mari. I don't have enough, to level up, you know, and complete the Lilium Orb, but we at least got, another skill here. You know, granted, having strength on the healer is not really that exciting, but, probably not actually gonna be using that skill. I probably should have paid a little bit more attention to what I was doing, but hey, it's fine. Let's just move on, honestly. Yeah, let's go up to the 10th floor, I guess. I guess we're gonna have to unlock the abilities, you know, the ability to go up the other floors later. Oh, cutscene.
Somewhere else.
hold on.
What is it?
We just got up here. We just got up to this floor, though.
This confirms it. They created a spyrite with the information Exodus gave them. Something called Volt.
Interesting.
So Gilland really was trying to save Olympius with spyrites.
What? According to this, that spyrite thing was powered about a half an hour ago.
That sounds like it was one of the reasons for the chaos that transpired here.
Where'd it go?
I don't know exactly, but it looks like it climbed to one of the floors above us.
Error, error, or error? Which one do you think it could be?
Why do you say that?
I don't have any proof, but I think Gaius might have activated it. If he did, we should find him nearby.
But what would be his motive for using spyrite?
I have the same question. I think it's important we get in contact with him.
Jude, it's not that I don't want to meet him. But if Gaius is dead set on destroying all Spyrexes, I doubt he'll listen to anything we have to say.
Yeah,
Cross that bridge when we get
that's
to it. If that's his plan, then I'll just have to stop it.
that's
Say that
true.
now, but we all know how much you respect him. Just as you respect Milla.
Like, please tell me. Okay, but they're still talking. My bad.
You won't back down in front of your hero, kid?
No.
Jude doesn't need a lecture from you. Yeah!
Milla,
Who guided me, you
move
head
back
honcho.
down.
It's okay. I do respect Gaius, but it doesn't mean I have to follow his path. I can create my own.
I respect him as far as I can throw him, which is not far.
Otherwise, I'll never make my own decisions. I won't grow up to be who I want to be.
Well said.
I still think this guy Gaius is kind of a twat, though. I'm not gonna lie. You know, please tell me this is not gonna be. We're not gonna have a Hibiki from Symphogear moment where it's like, you know, goes up to the bad guy and is like, please, I know that you're going to take over the world and nothing is gonna stop you, but please reconsider. We could just be friends. And it's like that never happens. That never works. Yeah, see?
The base power went out.
They don't want us here.
Let's proceed with caution.
This is gonna make things slightly more difficult, I guess. I don't know if it's necessarily more difficult. I mean,
can't fight on an empty stomach. Of course, nor are they very effective when they're drowsy after a big meal.
well, thank you, Rowan. It's good to know that all the killer robots are still online, even though the power's out. Like, they didn't forget about them, at least. Well, I guess we can go for another one of these. Another pot au feu, or orange soup is probably fine too. I might need to, you know, I could always go back to the shop and like buy some more like food and supplies and stuff, but I'm like, I'm in the middle of the dungeon. I don't really like doing that. You know, if I can avoid it, it's like even when there is fast travel, I don't necessarily want to go back. I don't know, I'm lazy. What I'm saying is I'm a lazy gamer. With these games. More, not even so much lazy as I don't want to be interrupted when I'm, you know, having a roll. I'm on a roll when exploring a dungeon. What? Alright, okay. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. I wanted to go into, okay, that is a little bit weird. Whatever,
No matter
it's
how many
fine.
times I am reborn, I will follow the same path.
No, can we? All right, so there's more killer robots over here, of course. I also find it like kind of hilarious that we're still finding all of these Ifreed treasures, and everything. Wait, yeah, aqua protection, there we go. And can we? Rude. All right, let's do this. That art will be much better. Oh, there we go. That one did some good damage. It's like I have to actually, you know, be smart and hit them with the elements that they're weak to. That would probably, you know, make the most sense against these guys. Also, using Alvin as the link partner is probably the way to go because he can break their guard even with a resist. Still really nice. Oh, that was cool. Oh my god, which one combos with him? I forget. Other than Hellfire, I don't want to use that one. I guess I could look real quick. Linked arts, okay. Alvin Bolt Strike I can use with him, or Thunderblade. All right, let me put one of those on there. Actually, I don't think we really need Cyclone because Thunderblade is also a wind element ability, so that's probably fine. I think I might also swap out maybe Sunburst, because that'll still work with Flare Bomb. Oh, whoops, I did the wrong move anyways. I did the one I didn't want to use, but it's fine. Ow, rude. Wait a minute. God, I'm getting like a little bit, all right, up. There we go. That's it. Wow. Okay, that was amazing. Look, he's just summoning a freaking fireball to just obliterate them.
All in the line of duty.
That was
Whoa, hey now.
I love Milla. She's awesome. She's so cool.
Always room for improvement.
I'm just getting started.
Hell yeah. We're just getting started, but we're also pretty close to the end of the game. So I don't know how just getting started you really are. But we can probably put them back in the party for a little bit, or at least put one of them back in. I think I want to bring Leia back in rather than Rowan. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. They both have, you know, a mix of healing and magic and like physical. So, however, Alvin's ability does, you know, it does give him a better stat boost when there are more female party. Because of course it freaking does. Never mind the fact
Touching the
that
cable could kill you.
anyways, let's not get into that. But we got another new skill tome. Okay. Maybe it's time to try that new spirit art. Wait. What spirit art? Is that did we get a new spirit art? I mean, I think Shining Prison, we'd had that already. All of these are old. Oh, I think they're talking about the other characters that I never use. That I never play as, at least. Well, that's fine. Also, hey, nice of you to have a shop just like here in this random, you know, thing in the middle of nowhere. That's fine, I guess. I love to see that. How many levels are there, like, to leveling up the shop anyway? Is it like, is there like level 100? Because that would be kind of hilarious, especially because I think after a while you don't really get any specific bonuses. Like you can't really get much more any more items or any more discounts on said items. But for now, we'll just make sure we're stocked up on gels. That would be really nice. Also, I think maybe a couple of these would be cool. Let's see. Anything else? Those are really expensive, so not gonna worry about that. We can't upgrade. We also do have an ad break coming up in a minute, so I might do that real quick while we go through the menus and stuff. I do also want to eat something real quick because it is getting about that time. It is about the time when Mari eats. So I'm just probably gonna have a salad for dinner, but because I kind of had a big lunch. We ordered Popeyes earlier, but I gotta say, I have a rant about something, okay? I love Popeyes, don't get me wrong. Popeyes is great. Normally, Popeyes is like one of my preferred fast food restaurants. However, I was very disappointed. Not mad, just disappointed that I ordered a chicken wrap from Popeyes, and I asked specifically for no mayonnaise, and they put mayonnaise in it, those bastards. I wanted to, and I didn't realize after I'd already gone home, otherwise I would have taken it out and thrown it at their window. I'm not even kidding. Gods, all right, I would too. Well, we can level up our armor shop, I guess, real quick. We got all of this good stuff to, you know, just gain all the levels here. Okay, and now we got some new armor and stuff like that in stock, so that's really nice. Let's see, we'll go with the bloody coat for Milla. That looks amazing. I kind of wish you could actually see the, you know, the outfits that you give your characters, just so I could see like peak fashion in some of these. But of course they don't let you do, they're not going to be that nice to us about it. But for now, I think that is fine. I don't really want to give you the physical, I mean, yeah, it's probably good to give you the, you know, get a little bit more physical defense, rather than art defense, but yeah, okay. Anyways, we got an ad break coming up. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, and I'm gonna grab a salad. And continue to rant about Popeyes, I guess. Bearbies!
Unfortunate.
The guard's down.
Ready?
Got it.
Who's next?
No time for a break? Not yet.
It's over.
Got it.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Who's next?
No time for a break?
Tag team!
Finish him off.
No matter how many times I am reborn, I will follow the same path.
I am so sorry. I was muted. Thank you. Well, here we are. We're back here at this dungeon. And I was just yapping about nothing. It was not important. You didn't miss anything. Gods. Seriously, that happens at least once a week with my streams. I am so sorry. But all you really missed was me talking about food. So, and, you know, fighting like one battle. So, it's probably okay. Can we go up this way? I just happen to have never heard you quiet for long, and it's loud. Thanks. That makes me feel so much better. Pikmin. It's like, oh yeah. Mari just never shuts up. I was sorry. I was trying to pay attention to audio stuff, but I was too locked in on Mahjong. It's okay. It's fine. I know most people just have streams in the background anyways. I am the kind of different the person. It's a good thing? Okay, well, I guess it's good for streaming at least.
Ready?
Got it.
If there
Lightning
is evil,
Tiger Blade!
it is in the hearts of man.
Alright, so I'm gonna munch on my salad a little bit more. Yeah, I was just munching on my salad and saying like all the cranberries were clumped together, and I was like, it kind of just turns into a bunch of leafy, fruity mush. Still good though. It's got like, you know, little some egg pieces and like you know, bits of like wonton sticks, that's what they're called. So it's got a little bit of crunch to it, you know, which I like. I like when salads have a little bit of a crunch to them, a little bit of texture. Anyways, level up.
I'll overcome anything.
Yes, we certainly will. Okay, we got kind of a couple more stat things to go through, I guess. I probably should have waited to, you know, till the point where we get through a lot of long cutscenes or something like that in this game before eating, but I was just so hungry I couldn't wait. So that's how it is. Also, I think we need more heals on you guys. There we go. More orange gel consumption. Honestly, I feel like I could call it the daily orange gel because of how much I'm using it. Oh, it's a cube! We must destroy the cube! We must defeat the cube at all costs! Because, the cube gives us way too much XP to not use the cube. To not kill the cube. Oh my god. Or... That was cool! Tornado drive! Alright, oh my god, I need to look at this for a second here. Which one is the altered arts? It's like altered arts B and you hold B. Oh, Cloud Pierce could work. That doesn't. Ah, there we go. Rowan's back in. That's cool. I didn't really need him back in charge, but I'm glad that he's there. It's always nice to have him in, honestly. He's just like, he's honestly kind of an underrated character in this game, I think. I really like Milla, obviously, and Jude is okay. But, like, as far as, you know, cool guys go, Rowan's pretty chill. Ow. Okay, so apparently that doesn't work. The sunburst doesn't really work unless you use your regular fireball, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, because you don't it only has these specific arts. Yeah, that makes sense. Or you could miss, or you could just miss. There we go. Just splash them a lot, and there we and we'll take off their HP that way. You're almost dead though, right? We're getting close. Nice.
Don't take me lightly.
That wasn't just too bad. You know, honestly, I feel like that much, you know, for that much XP, it wasn't really worth it.
All right. Not bad.
Like, we only got one level up out of all that. Which I guess is fine. I mean, it's better than nothing, but yeah. It kind of feels like nothing sometimes. Alright, can we go in here? Are there any, like, secret treasure chests and goodies? Yes. Nice. I guess I am known in some circles as Mari, the girl who yaps on stream a lot. So I get it. I understand. I just think it's funny. Okay. Alright, so we got another jetpack feather.
Get off me. You can't hide there.
Aww. Tifo's like, I'm scared, I don't wanna... I mean, honestly, I feel you, Tifo. I'm right there with you. I'm a little scared, too. And there's so much going on in these battles, it's like, it makes it really hard to, like, enjoy my food. Because I get into a battle every 5 seconds, and then it's like, oh, crap. Now I have to lock in. I can't enjoy my salad, and now it's gonna get all soggy and messy. It's probably my fault for doing that, but at least I can be, you know, I got that spinach. I'll be strong to the finish. You know, also because I've been, you know, I've been doing more regular exercise at the gym. Even like today, like I didn't go to the gym, but I did do a lot of swimming in the lake, so that was kind of, you know, keeping myself in shape. Oh, that was cool.
No limit.
Swimming is really good. Yeah, it's really good aerobic exercise. It's I heard this like story like a long time ago that this guy who was like 80 years old, like just really old, but he was still in shape because he had lived in Hawaii and he would just swim like every day, you know, around the islands and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy. So, unfortunately, I don't think he's alive anymore. Now I'm thinking about it. Poor guy. That was like ages ago. Oh well. Life happens, I guess. That's awesome, but
Not yet.
he had at least a good, fulfilling life, you know? That's the most important thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that a downer. I didn't, my brain goes to weird places sometimes, okay? Also, I have completely lost. It's all good. Well, I hope that, me beating the tar out of these giant robot scorpions will maybe cheer you up. Cause then I feel like, when I fight robots now, I feel like I'm getting revenge on AI companies for bombarding us with slop. It was kind of like awesome when he was saying it was like, I don't know if he's dead or not. It was just like, it was just that I saw it like in a really old, article from, but like, that does happen sometimes. I'm just awkward. I just be that way sometimes. When I'm yapping and grinding and playing my RPGs, I can be a little bit awkward. But I also like to think I at least make good conversation and, know how to keep chat engaging or whatnot. Alright, get Ruination Fanged, idiot, I guess. They're like weak to everything we throw at them, which is kind of nice.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Oh, Come on. There we go.
Evil. It is in the hearts of man.
Oof.
All right.
Never stop improving.
All right, well, I guess it's time to consume more soup, which I am okay with. I want to consume all of the soup. Actually, we'll do another pot au feu. I still don't know how to say that, pronounce that correctly, but it's fine. You can get one thing here. All right. And Rowan, you can continue to level up and get some more. Yeah, I think vitality might, you might need it, old man. Let's see. As for Jude, you're getting more vitality or more strength. Definitely gonna go for strength here. Honestly, I should just wait on these because I just know that I'm not going to be able to complete, like, one of the lines, but at least we can do this. Alright, we got some more Psyche. And there we go, Molto Bene. Alright, we're done with that. I will, I'm almost done with my salad here. Oh, the other thing with Popeyes is they never gave me my drink. I ordered a frozen lemonade and they never gave it to me, and I was like, I was so angry. I was like, not only did they mess up my wrap by putting mayonnaise on it when I specifically asked for none, but then they didn't give me my frozen lemonade when I ordered there. So 0 out of 10 would not order from that Popeyes ever again. Actually, I probably will tomorrow or next week or something like that, but it's still Popeye, so it's still really good, but just very bad service that day. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a fucking Karen or anything. I'm not gonna go complain about it on Yelp or something like that, or write them a bad review, or just tell everybody in the world. I'm just venting about it. I do really have really good things about Popeyes. We don't have it here. Yeah. It's like a very, it's kind of like a Southern style, chain. Like they say Louisiana style, which I don't know if it's really that authentic to Louisiana, but, you know, it's like spicy chicken, somewhat spicy, mostly fried chicken. Definitely better than KFC. Which I cannot eat at all, because KFC does not agree with me. You know, I'll just feel very sick if I try to eat KFC. Kind of low bar, I know, right? That is true. You're not wrong there. Definitely not wrong. There was also a restaurant chain called PDQ, which is kind of more of a Southern thing. I don't know if they really have any around here, unfortunately. Also, I cannot move this box at all. I guess that means I have to push... Wait. Get down. Okay. I have to push the other box over this way, right? And then give myself more of a platform so that I can move the other block over there. I played a Zelda game in my time, damn it. I know what I'm doing. These are easy in comparison, honestly. Can I jump down? All right. Another go through this crawl space, and voila! There's a treasure chest. Easy as pie. All right, so honestly, I could go for some pie for dessert. If it weren't so dang hot out, then maybe. I mean, mainly as far as sweet treats go, I've just been munching on some popsicles that I got. They're kind of like Mexican style, I guess. They have strawberry, coconut, and mango. And I've tried all but the strawberry currently. The coconut and mango were really good. Actually, no, I did try the strawberry. I tried the strawberry. Ow! I just got obliterated with the laser, and not even a gay laser, just a regular laser. That sucks. Well, you know what you get for that? For doing that? Hellfire. That's what you get. Oh, God. And now we're confused, apparently. So that's not ideal. Can I not be confused? I might need to put, Ellie back in the party, honestly. Or Rowan, maybe. Because, I hate to say it, like, I really enjoy Leah as a character, but unit-wise, I think she might be, like, one of the worst. One of the weaker units, at least.
Hey, I'll break their guard.
Okay, yeah. We need to have Alvin to deal with these guys, though. I have to have Alvin in the party to deal with these jokers.
Hey, looky here.
Okay, we stole some magical ore.
I will follow the same path.
We actually, like,
Can't stop. I wanna
that's
get
the other thing is,
stronger.
like,
You can totally do it.
I will try to have her steal, and then it just never freaking works. Like, for a thief, she's like a really crappy thief. I hate to say it, but, oh gosh. All right, well, we'll put Rowan in the party for now. Elise does have a level up here, so we can get a little bit more SP at least. And try to complete her whole chain and everything like that. Also, let me take a look. Jude can probably get some more skills here. Let's see. Do I want to go for HP gain, maybe? Advantageous, assault, sustain, limit. I guess we'll just go for more agility right now. I think this one would also be really useful. The other ones I think I'm gonna save up for, as far as, you know, getting stuff like that. And then Rowan, I think you can just get, oh, these are like, they do less damage? I don't want that. Spirit Arts will do 50% more damage at the cost of 30% more TP. Yes, fine. That's totally fine. I like seeing big damage and big numbers go up. That is absolutely what I want. in this game. In fact, I gotta make sure that all of your stats are like, you know, just popping off. So yeah, there we go. All right, let's move on. I need to figure out where the heck I'm supposed to go here. Also, if it's these. It's always 3 in a row for me with some reason with the sneeze. Like, I never just sneeze once. Okay, I am confused here. Cause, like, we can't go any further. The power's out, so can we go up this way? Are we just gonna have to walk all the way up? This is gonna suck. Oh, this one's completely locked off. This one we were in before. I am so confused. Okay, I'm gonna throw on a holy bottle. Just to avoid some of these, encounters, because we've been... Or I just run right into him anyways, because I'm a goober. You know, that could also happen. There we go. That was a cool combo, though. Oh, but yeah. Oh, gosh. Allergies are being annoying again, apparently. There has been a lot of pollen lately, so that does kind of make sense, unfortunately. Lightning Tiger Blade! Nice.
The guard's down.
Come on! There we go.
Interfere, then you will face total annihilation.
Okay, I really don't want to fight any more of these guys right now. I just want to figure not until I can figure out how to actually make progress in this area, which feels like it should be easier than it actually is. Okay, we're going this way. But yeah, like, I've just basically been around this area before. I'm just kind of going around in a circle. We can go all the way back down to the 10th floor and maybe go down? Because now we're back here, but we're still stuck. Yeah, that's just I don't want to fight you again. Goodness gracious. Power's out. Huh. And now we're back in the, like, lobby area. I don't know if it's really that's what we should call it, but that's kind of what it feels like to me. Of like, oh, this is like your little rest stop as you, you know, before you can progress through the rest of the dungeon. Okay, yeah, I am very confused here. Because I went through, that way I can't go. This one, power is still out. I went in that room already. I guess I just have to keep going around until I find... I must have, like, missed something, but I don't know really what that, you know, what that room would be. This one I went to before. My brain hurts. A little bit, chat. Well, I guess while I'm just running around here aimlessly, how's everyone's weekend been? I hope you've been having a chill, you know, weekend. Oh, we have a save point here. That feels like, you know, that might mean progress. Also have some chests that I haven't opened yet, which is a good sign. At the very least, it means that, you know, we're going somewhere that I haven't been to yet, which is over here on this side. Ah, okay, progress, yay! It's a giant orb.
That must be Volt.
Ponder the orb. We must ponder the orb, chat. Yeah?
A spirit that can control lightning.
Okay.
Be tethered to a human the way Celsius was to Gillen.
So spamming gnome, noted.
We won't get any answers until we calm it down.
It'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen, really? It is weak against water and earth. Okay.
So much sound and light.
So what? That's not enough to stop us.
Nice. Wait, hold on. Why am I so low on HP already? I'm like, the fight just started. Jesus. All right. All right. Well, we did that. Did resist, unfortunately, but it's fine. We still have this. And, we can just spam, you know, these arts as well.
Far too close. Far too
Ow! God, stop! Oh my God, chill out! Oh no, this is bad. Alright. Heal Jude, please.
close.
Oh no, this is, yeah, okay, you're not helping at all, Rowan. Having you in the party for this boss fight was a bad idea, actually. Cause now I'm really low on HP. Also, I don't have any way. Like, I have to get into over limit basically to swap out, you know, the party member that I actually want, which is annoying. Especially, you know, to put Ellie in the party. I don't know. I don't know about this. But it'll be fine. At least, well, actually, Rowan's doing okay. He's spamming Tidal Wave. He's doing his job with that. Probably doing better job than the rest of us, actually. No, how about Jude? You use the treat, because you're not in the middle of a... Well, I was gonna say you're not in the middle of an animation, but, you were kind of in the middle of casting a spell. My bad! And now you're unconscious. I feel personally responsible for that, so I will do my best to heal you and make sure that you don't die again. Yeah, actually, spamming Tidal Wave is actually, I feel like Jude is the one that is, like, causing the most problems here.
Far too close. Not yet.
Far too close.
Always one step ahead.
Ow! Oh my God. Finally! Let's try something. That did some cool... That was a cool combo right there. Hellfire! Okay. Ow. Ow. Big damage. Bad. Heal. Please. I'm dead. Damn it. Alright, okay. I need to be revived, like, yesterday. There we go.
Provide support. Can't end here, right?
Oh gosh, this is a little scary. I really could use a healer, a proper healer for this fight. Yeah, Jude's dead now. Okay, so let's revive. At least we get that really nice, you know, that when you die and use a life bottle, you just get healed all the way back to full HP, which does make things a little bit easier, but it also means we get less grade for doing it, for reviving, relying on revives and healing items and stuff. Maybe I can fight the... Okay, the Thunder Jin is dead. We'll be okay. Maybe. Maybe we'll be okay. We need another party heal, though. Honestly, I think maybe if I had... Instead of Jude or Alvin, if I had Ellie, then this fight might actually be a little bit easier, but who knows? Because then I wouldn't have to rely on items, but it's fine, you're almost dead. So it's all good. That was red. Yes, we actually did win. He's like, you win. Yes, we actually did win.
Finally stopped it.
Everyone all right?
GG's, I guess.
Somehow.
We're all
May
right.
have helped my blood circulation.
Hey, Llama! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Mari's wearing a bikini today. Also, 47 apple gels, nice.
All right.
There's all.
All right!
Pretty rad, if I do say so myself.
We finally beat some sense into
I can
it.
talk, right?
That's another easy battle for yours truly.
You didn't do
If we've
anything.
learned anything from Celsius and Volt, it's that Spyrites are tough customers.
They're just as strong as the great spirits.
My job here is done. What are you talking about? You didn't do anything.
We were wondering when you'd show up.
Mm-hmm.
I never expected to find you here.
So you've come to Olympias after all.
I'm assuming you're the one that activated Volt. I don't understand your motive, though. Were you testing its potential?
I don't like this guy.
I would never entrust my people's lives to something as tenuous as potential.
Oh yeah, taco dinner,
I attempted
nice.
to tether with a spy
I hope that was good.
precisely because it is something you.
I had
would
Popeyes
consider.
for lunch. I was telling a whole story about
Was
that.
for naught. Their power is far beyond human control. That leaves us with no choice but to eradicate every last Spyrix from this world.
Hmm?
So that really is your plan.
Yes, it is.
Don't
It
you
was
realize
good.
What would happen?
We would
Except they
end
messed
the
it up, but, you
Otherworld
know.
reactor plan once and for all. Surely the end justifies my means.
What about
They didn't
the
give me my drink.
We will leave it in place.
And they put mayonnaise
As
in my
long as
wrap when I
Spyrixes
asked for no
exist,
mayonnaise.
The threat of Olympias exploding Rieze Maxia remains.
Yeah.
And what of Maxwell?
I'll shut up about it now. Pigments hold the whole
It is
story.
the duty of the strong to ensure that the weak do not perish.
This isn't right, Gaius.
What about it isn't right? We will safeguard the schism until the last Spyrix is destroyed.
But then we have
We
story.
shall unite the two worlds.
He's selling us all his evil plan.
Eliminate their Spyrexes. Are you just going to ignore them?
Don't worry about the poor suffering humans. Gaius will protect them.
Jude, Milla, you of all people should understand the ideals I'm striving for.
These people are the
What's
worst.
the point of ideals if you force them on others? Don't you see what's happening? Spyrix is a necessity for these people. Take it away and they'll have nothing left.
Ah, gosh.
Jude,
I have to recap what Spyrix is, and we're like 30 hours in. Oh gosh, I don't have time for that right now.
Maybe you're right.
Gotta pay
can't give
attention,
up.
llama.
This conversation is pointless. Please, let's be off.
I'll explain that after this cutscene is over. How about that? But Spyrix
What
are
should we
alright.
do
No, it's
now?
okay. It's fine. I'm just teasing.
In the end, I couldn't. No, there are still things we can do. There has to be.
Like, they're basically used from spirits. They're devices that are made from spirits that help with, like, medical technology and
Balin?
things like that.
Balin!
And so people here rely on them to survive, but they're actually using
It appears
the energy of
elevator
spirits and
stopped
killing
working
them.
when the power
That's
went
why he
out.
wants to kill all the
We must
Spyruxes.
find some way to get them out of there.
let's try climbing to the elevator.
Wait, we can use Volt.
Like the X-Spheres from Symphonia,
Oh.
basically.
Wait, you can't be serious.
But they're
You're
made
not planning on
from
tethering with
spirit,
it, are you?
elemental
Is
spirits
that really wise?
instead of people.
Maybe not, but it's worth a shot. Only way to find out is to try. Volt, lend us your power.
Oh, is Jude gonna
Hey, it
tether with Volt? That's awesome. We got a new summon spirit! Let's go!
It's still stuck. We need more power.
Please, just a little more.
Just a little bit.
Ah!
This must be the same backlash that hit Gilland. Give it up, Jude.
He's never gonna give up. He's a
Not
shonen
yet.
protagonist.
What are you doing?
Why do you insist on doing such reckless things by yourself?
Aww.
Look who's talking.
Right?
Hey, don't leave us behind now.
If a task cannot be done alone, then we must simply do it together.
Keep
Hell
trying.
yeah.
Something's bound to stick sooner or later.
We want to help too. Uh-huh.
Thanks, everyone.
Almost there. Focus.
Now!
Power of friendship, go! Hey, it actually worked! Well, that brought power back
Thanks
to the
for save
city!
there. Balin, who are these people?
Oh, that's a
They're
cute little
patients.
shark. I like
Each
that
one of
one.
them has a condition that makes it impossible to live a normal life, even with Spyrexes.
Wait. Does that mean the next generation Spyrexes you've been researching are...
Yep. Those little critters they're using are Spyrites.
Ah,
These creatures are Spyrites?
Kimmy!
So cute! But they don't seem any more powerful than lesser spirits.
Of course not. They're lesser spirit Spyrites after all.
Oh my
Listen,
gosh!
Are you telling me you don't know how Spyrites are made?
Do us a favor and assume we don't.
Well, you should
Right!
ask one of the other engineers if you want the full spiel. But in simple terms, you've all seen spirit fossils, right? If one of you Rieze Maxia folks pours mana into one, voila! A Spyrite is born from it.
I
Whoa!
guess there's multiple uses to those fossils, huh?
The only catch is you need a booster.
So now we're going full
Wait,
Jurassic
did
Park
you
with
just
them.
say booster?
Yep.
Tipo.
If someone with a booster pumps mana into a spirit fossil, the calculatrix art inside takes physical form. And that's how you make a Spyrite.
How are they different from Spyrexes?
It's a matter of art precision. These Spyrites can be as precise as the Asperixis devices from back in the day.
I didn't expect to hear that name here.
Uh-huh.
Spyrix,
devices consume
Spyrites,
spirits.
Asperixis. Yeah, I can see why this is
Spyrites don't
confusing.
kill
There's a
spirits
lot
when
of
they're
similar
used?
names.
Pretty much. They're fueled by the mana stored inside spirit fossils, after all.
One thing I don't understand. These people seem to have no trouble using Spyrites. And yet, we struggle to tether with Volt.
Skill
Spyrites made
issue,
from great spirits
I
are
guess.
in a whole different league.
Or, you know,
The
he's a
more
great
powerful the
spirit.
base spirit, the lower the chances of a successful tethering. We're still just at a 50% success rate.
Hey, but that's more than enough.
At that rate, lesser spirit Spyrites might completely replace regular Spyrexes someday.
Then people won't suffer and spirits won't die either.
Ah, cute
We did
little
it.
animal
Great
friends,
job,
you know?
Chico.
We haven't done it yet.
Does this mean that Olympias's environment might recover too?
Also, you haven't really done anything.
Thank you, Balin. You have no idea how much this helps us.
You're welcome, I guess. But we really should be thanking you. You're the ones who saved our research, after all.
We did.
If you hadn't saved us, all of our Spyrite research would have gone up in smoke. Someday these people will be able to get on with their lives again.
Something tells me this Spyrite research is going to become very important.
Yep,
Like we found the path we've been seeking.
Pokemon! The answer is Pokemon.
Yeah.
That will make this
Although
world
the
into a
fight's not
utopia.
Balin, could you tell us the exact spot where you found us?
Oh, of course. I found you all collapsed at the end of Rusal High Road. You can reach the High Road by following this passageway here.
Now Gaius will have to listen to us, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. It's too late. I don't know why I know this,
Oh.
but that was our last chance to convince him.
I don't think he would have been convinced no matter what we do. The Pokemon universe is pretty good, minus the occasional apocalyptic kaiju attack, yeah. Okay, we do have a skit to watch, and I wanted to then just check something else so that based on what you had said earlier. But
You
then,
look happy.
yeah,
I
skit
am, now that we
time.
understand the potential of Spyrites, and it's all because Jude wouldn't give up. I'm
Yay!
all like, yeah, take that, world. Jude can really do great things when he tries.
Right?
I always knew that he could.
He's not
They're
even
just
in
as
this
happy with their
conversation, though.
success as if it were their own.
I
Aww.
completely understand their sentiment, though. Jude had never been the type to lead the way. But this time, he chose a path and followed it through.
It's
Yeah.
always good to see positive growth.
He's
I
really
wonder whose
grown, you know?
influence that was.
One thing's for sure, it certainly wasn't yours.
Oh, come on.
Haven't you ever heard of reverse psychology? Teaching by bad example.
Okay,
At
fair
least
enough,
your
Alvin.
humility makes a fine example.
It's good to see everyone upbeat for a change. Yes.
Aw, that's cute. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to, so not titles. there is actually some, but not tutorials. I think that like some games have this where they actually have like a glossary and kind of like a list of all the different terms and things like that that are in this game. I don't think it's in this one. Unfortunately, it just has like enemies and items and things like that. But that's fine. But you know, that kind of would explain like a little bit more of like the difference between Spyrex and Spyrites and things like that. But yeah, kind of see, you know, Spyrex is an actual device that people are using to, you know, power, you know, their cities and things like that, and it's, you know, from killing the spirits, whereas Spyrites are basically they're making spirits from scratch and using their energy in a way that is like more harmonious with them, I guess. I guess that is the best way to explain it. And yeah, it does kind of have a bit of similarities to Symphonia, where, you know, obviously they're doing like the dual worlds shenanigans and trying to find a way that like people in both worlds can live in harmony, because when one world is doing well, the other world is not doing so great. It's like kind of that similar thing, but it also, I feel like it does enough that it is still very much its own story, and also like the characters are obviously very different, where it's like, you know, you had Lloyd and Colette who are very young, you know, kind of had a bit more of a first love thing, whereas Milla's a bit older, you know, you know, and she has a bit more of a like that she's a spirit, you know, she knows a little bit more about the human world, but then she also has like a bit of a fish out of water type situation where she doesn't know everything about human culture. It's like, it's interesting. I feel like the characters are really what make this game, like, yeah, there are some similarities in the plot to other Tales games, but I do really like the characters, and the combat system, the way that, you know, you can link their attacks together, I think is awesome. And I have to figure out where do I go next from here. I guess I gotta go back that way. Tipo is really funny, yeah. I feel like they didn't really have that in Symphonia, like a weird, quirky mascot character. The closest thing they had to that was Presea, and she's much more like, you know, moody, and, you know, and she's like just a little girl, so it's not quite the same thing. Okay, I could have sworn, am I just not going the right way? Because it's like, okay, there's clearly a way up. Oh, the power is still out though, unfortunately. So does that mean we still can't like explore? Oh yeah, because we can't go up this way. I have to figure out how to at least unlock the rest of that, you know, that whole side quest and everything. Where does this take us? Oh, this is a new area, at least. We got a treasure chest over here. Also, I may be wrong on this. I don't know if it was actually this game or Tales of Graces that was the first to do this. But I believe this is one of the first Tales games where they abandoned the more traditional, like, old school world map, and it's just a bunch of interconnected areas. Like they call them field maps in the series. And I kind of like, I have a bit mixed feelings about it. Like I do really feel a little bit of nostalgia for like the classic world map and all that, but at the same time, I can understand why people wanted to move on. Oh my god, I am back here again. I am so freaking confused. How do I just get to this stupid, how do I just proc this stupid quest? What if, did the classic world map work well? I mean, sometimes. I think it was just like a little bit less linear. Like I feel like there were a little bit more optional pathways and things like that you could go for side quests and stuff like that. Whereas in this game, it feels like I feel like a little bit more railroaded into like, yeah, you can go back and do certain side quests and there's like fast travel and stuff like that, which is nice. But I kind of just want to move onwards with the plot. Maybe that's just a me thing. Maybe that's just a skill issue on my part. I seriously, wait, do I just go down this way maybe? I don't know. I'll keep looking real quick, but if I can't find it, I'll just move on. It just seemed like something that's either moved on from or menuitized. But that's the thing, okay? I feel like some games, like, they streamline too much these days. You know, everything is just kind of a menu. And I'm here, like, okay, I get that, like, people don't always, like, have the patience for some of the friction of some of the older games. Like, I get that. But at the same time, not everything needs to just be a menu because it's just not as fun. It doesn't feel as immersive, I guess, in that way. But yeah, I would like, you know, I do feel like I would love to see like an open world Tales game, like a proper open world Tales game. I think that would be amazing. If they did that, maybe the next game will be like that.
Past Helioborg Fortress.
Let's take a look. Maybe we'll find a clue that will help us get back.
But yeah, you're headed for the Rizal High Road. We'll just keep going right through here. Will do, Captain. I don't know why I called you Captain. I don't know. I'm just yapping. Mari's just yapping. Okay, so yeah, we'll come to worry about that quest later, I guess. Hopefully it's not anything that is important or missable. I'm probably gonna miss out, but oh, we have Browner Pastures, another skit.
Olympius doesn't seem to be any greener out this way.
Nope.
Pretty much everywhere outside the cities is like this. If anything, it's a little worse than I remember it.
The lack of spirits must have broken the cycle of nature.
To the people of Olympius, this is what nature looks like.
Aww.
When I first laid eyes on the forests of Rieze Maxia, I could barely comprehend what I was seeing.
So this is the world that Spyrix has given you.
Go ahead and say it. We brought this on ourselves.
I mean, you
That may be
did.
true, but still.
Yeah, I love that Digimon Time Stranger's digital world a ton, but I wish it wasn't so islandy. Made the scale seem really limited. Yeah, that's kind of what I felt like with this game a little bit at the start.
Yeah, but I
It's
wouldn't
a tree.
expect to see a big forest anytime soon.
It's literally just a tree. Don't be so impressed by that, okay? But what I was gonna say is, like, you know, there's a lot of, like, kind of continents, and you are sailing between them a lot at the start. So, which is kind of cool in the sense that, like, you know, you have cutscenes that are connecting them, and you get to see the open ocean and everything, but, oh, hi, Susie hates everything. Can you put a cigarette out on me? I don't smoke anymore, but if you buy one, maybe, then, you know, then I will light it and put it out for you and not smoke it. Sure, why not? I mean, you still got a yes, but also hi, welcome to the stream. We're playing Tales of Xillia and just yapping, and we have a skit, so we're gonna have the other characters yap for a bit.
Let me make sure I have this straight. We use boosters to infuse spirit fossils with mana, and then a Spyrite is born. Because unlike Spyrix devices,
Yep,
Spyrites can use arts without harming spirits.
because they
Did
are
you actually
spirits.
take notes while Balin was talking?
Yes, but there are still things I don't understand.
I love
If there are
it.
things you actually do understand, then you're way ahead of me.
Nice.
I bet Teapot'd say, "Hey, you need to study, Leia."
Ah, but after that he'd probably say, I don't understand any of this either.
Probably. Hey, no Tipo impersonations. Ah, he heard us. You're both being rude.
Elise, do you
Tipo!
understand Spyrite theory?
I mean, he kind of deserves it a little bit.
Of course I do.
She definitely knows exactly what we're talking about. Angry Tipo enters from stage left. Pretty much. He just kind of appears out of nowhere a lot. He kind of just shows up and gives his opinions on things. But as we have learned, Tipo has kind of a psychic connection to Ellie, which means everything that he is thinking is possibly also something that she is thinking. Which is a little bit weird considering how, you know, some of the things Tipo will say. Also, Alvin is just cooking right now. He learned 2 new arts in a row. That is wild. I think I might put, you know, Ellie and Tipo back in the party after this battle, though.
Got it.
Hellfire! And maybe also... Oh, we got an ad break coming up also, so yeah. Well, we can definitely finish up this battle and then, you know, go into that. And Twitch also, I also have to say, they have not given me back my snoozes at all. Like, what the hell? Firebomb! Nice, that was rad.
For defeating you.
And taking your items.
That's just spoils of war.
When I see a woman over 25, I become a Pokemon who can only speak and please to be used as extra cat girl emoticons. Listen, I don't know how to tell you this. I don't know how to tell you this. I don't, like, no. I'm sorry. My wife, who I live with, is 26. And that is the absolute bottom of age for women that I will, because anything that I just feel like it's just, I can't. I'm sorry. But I like if
Getting better.
I feel much stronger. You're really coming into your own.
I'm flattered though. I appreciate the flattery. I gotta say it has been nice getting a little confidence boost. That all my little workout sessions have paid off, I guess, or are paying off. I still have a ways to go. But anyways, on that incredibly awkward note, we're gonna have an ad break. The stream has just become completely unhinged, hasn't it? Already, right off the bat. You should make your model buffer as you do. Wait, what do you mean? Give more arms and stuff like that? I mean, sure, why not? I don't know if y'all want to see buff Elf Mari, but, that could be a thing. All right, BRB, y'all. Your avatar of 15 back. I'm sorry, what? Give your avatar a 15 back? Caps needed. Okay, all right. Bye. All right. Hey, y'all, we're back, and we have another skit of the power of tea time. Oh, I did that. I did it again. I have to have it. All right. OBS. There we go. All right. Yeah. Skit time. Power of tea time. Let's hear it. Nick, you want to play Fire Emblem Three Houses?
Stay on guard. The enemy could be all around us.
Yes, ma'am.
How about we take a break? Would anyone care for tea?
Yeah, let's have tea in this cave.
Whatever do you mean? Here, I've steeped some of my finest blend.
Well, a moment's rest then. But stay vigilant.
Thank you for head pats, Llama. Aww.
This is good.
Tea time!
Like sunshine.
It's wonderful. Not just the flavor, but the aroma too.
It's our
Yeah!
own special mix. The aroma comes from dried fruit peels.
That's peculiar. After just one cup, I feel completely energized.
I'm better than ever.
Such is
Aww.
the magic of good tea and idle conversation.
That's sweet. Well, that's sweet. I like that. Cute. All right. Well, anyways, we got a heavy treat over here. And one of those. Are we ever going to be able to get back home, by the way, and actually drop off all of those jet black feathers that we've been collecting? Because at this point, they're kind of just taking up space. Oh, it's a little bird! Wait, hold on. Those are bad guys. They're way too cute, though.
Here we go.
The cave chirpies. Oh, yeah, the little chocobo knockoff guys. Oh, yeah, and I also forgot to change out my party. Oops. It's fine. Because, yeah, this party's a little bit of a sausage fest without, you know, other than Milla. We need a little bit more estrogen in this, you know, in the party to make it a really, a true Mari Paige stream, you know? Devious burb. Indeed, it is a very devious burb.
Never stop improving.
All right. Yeah, I think, Rowan, you're good for now. We'll put Ellie back in the party. There we go. Also, who is it? Yeah, you got some more on the orb. Nice. Well, that at least is something. It gives it gives us something. And then you can get more strength, which is, again, something else that I don't need. I didn't really plan this out the best, in terms of, like, leveling up their skills and everything like that, but whatever, it's fine. I'm not gonna be playing this game on, like, super duper ultra hard difficulty anyways, because that's not how I really like to play these kinds of games, especially on my first time playing through. Like, if it's a repeat playthrough and you know, I want to, like, challenge myself, then yeah, maybe I'll try it. But for the most part, like, I just want to have a good time and appreciate the story for what it is. I don't feel like I am trying to prove myself to anybody here by playing these games. Although, I will say, Tales games do have a combat system that is deep enough that you can really get into it if you want to. You know, I mean, considering each of these games is basically like a fighting game, in terms of combat, you know, you can do some pretty crazy, like, you know, 50 hit combos, 100 hit combos and stuff like that. Oh, a collar. Who am I going to put that on in chat? Let's see. I think we gotta put it on Milla. I hate to say it, but she's gonna have to wear it. Do we have that as an option? Yes. There we go. Decap, but you can put it on me. Thanks, babe. Well, she's wearing a swimsuit too now. Oh, God. Beach episode time.
It's over.
Oh, okay. So, wearing a swimsuit changes the music? That's kind of hilarious. It changes the background music? Oh, Lily. Whoa, yeah. That's kind of hilarious, and I don't know why. Like, why does it change the background music? But, okay, fine.
Take this. Out of the way.
Go, Tipo!
Come on, Tipo, save us! Milla's like, I feel like a little bit objectified. I'm the only one wearing a swimsuit here. But hey, it's all good.
Hey, I'll break their guard.
Alright. Oh, I think he wants to hit, it's like with Jude, I see. That makes sense because, you know, Milla has so many, like, fire and lightning-based arts with them to do together. Please keep them away!
Sorry about that.
Aerial fire! Aerial fire. Also, god dang. I think I got to have a run for my money with Milla in that outfit. Holy guacamole, Batman! Alright, anyways, we have another little treasure chest here. Alright, some more lemon gels, I'm not gonna complain about those. I'm definitely might have to go back in and see if like that actually got captured in, and so what you said there, because yeah, what?
So yeah, look what I did to my knee just trying to tell you to put the floor.
No, you poor thing. Are you okay?
It hurts a lot right now.
Do you need? You know, I have a first aid kit there. Do you want me to get that out for you?
Look what I have in my lap.
Oh my god! Do you need me to help you with that? Do you need to give? Should I pause stream for a minute?
No.
Are you sure? Oh my god! My poor baby! Okay, she kind of, hurt her knee, just barreling out, just being like, put the collar on me! And she scraped her knee, and then it was like, oh my god, do you need to get a first aid kit? And she's like, I have it right here. Which is why I'm glad I had it, but, you know, like, Jesus!
You're so focused on the blood.
Okay.
I want to make sure that you're okay! I swear I'm not a vampire, even though I kind of summoned one during that battle just now, but also Godwood. Such are the sacrifices that must be made for funny wife jokes. I guess so.
I fucking bleed from my jokes, okay?
No. When you can say, like, literally, when you can say, like, you know, you talk about shedding blood, sweat, and tears to make quality content, we're being literal at least on at least one of those, if not all three. Yeah, I definitely make chat sweaty a little bit with, you know, the whole get up we've got going on here with swimsuit Mari and swimsuit Milla Maxwell and Mari Maxwell. Honestly, I kind of want her skirt though, like that her little, there's definitely been tears from those dungeons. Fair enough. The Tales of Symphonia dungeons, for sure. These ones I don't think are as bad, I will say. The Symphonia ones had some really infuriating puzzles, that I was not really a fan of. Okay, we have the Tatalian Abyss. Okay, is this like an optional area? Why does that feel like the name of like some super secret post-game area that's gonna have like a super you know, crazy hard enemies? The Italian Abyss. Oh gosh, does that mean
It's over. It's over. Okay.
oh gosh, I was gonna be like all these random enemies are Italian, and I'm like, wait, that might be kind of racist. I don't want to be racist against my own people.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to be racist against anyone, but especially not yourself. That's weird. Alright. Combo the crap out of this guy. Oh yeah, that like, you know, freaking, that's just Tipo. That's all
You don't need to
Tipo.
worry about me.
If you say so.
Aww. She's just going hand with Tipo.
Need more strength.
More strength. Well, I guess we can do that. That can be arranged. We can take care of that with, let's see. Another one of these. How about that? Tipo-tality. Yes. The totality of Tipo. This is, because this stream is not a democracy. It is a Tipo totalitarian dictatorship. Oh gosh. Anyways, I mean, it is not a democracy because whatever I say goes, pretty much. That's, but yeah, I let's see, is it really worth it to get any of these? I don't really care that much. 40% chance of automatically reviving when KO'd? That actually might not be terrible. I kind of like how she has one of, like, literally getting TP for not being in the battle. Like, she literally gives you one that rewards you for not having her in battle and having her on the bench. Does that make you the KGB or CIA? Sure. Yeah, you can be. You're the enforcer. There we go. All right, we'll go with some more arts or more, skills for Jude here. You okay, sweetie?
I'll make it back.
Okay, let me know if you need anything, okay? I worry.
Look, if it still feels this bad or feels any worse, speed-wise or movement-wise or weight-bearing wise by like tomorrow,
I
worry about.
All right, fine. Only then, I guess. I love my wife. Can you tell? I love my wife. And honestly, can you blame her? She's great.
Got it.
She's like, not only is like she just an amazing person all around, but she's a big part of the reason I'm still streaming. I can tell it's very cute. Thank you. Because she's been so supportive of just like, encouraging me to stream and helping me meet more people through streaming. And, we don't really need to heal. She healed herself already. That's fine.
Got it.
And she's just great, and like it's like she doesn't really play these kinds of games at all. She's more of a, racing and horror game enjoyer, rather than anime RPGs. However, she gets really excited whenever I talk about them and info dump about them, and that just makes me really happy. And I always like hearing when she talks about her interests too. That's something that I think every relationship should have. Is like, you don't all have to like the same things, but it's really nice if you like different things and people are willing to get into that, and then you can introduce them to new things. Like, she introduced me to the show Supernatural, and I introduced her to, the gloriousness that is Xenoblade. I wouldn't exactly call Dead by Daylight a horror game, but I can see, okay, maybe not Dead by Daylight, but she also plays other games that are like more horror adjacent, like, like visual novel horror games. I don't know, I can't really come up with any, names off of the top of my head, but like, when I first met her, she was streaming a lot of games like that were like visual novels that also had like a horror bent. It's a bit hard to explain. I guess like one example would be like she didn't play this game specifically, but like Slay the Princess, kind of that, angle where, anyways, I'm getting literally really distracted, but yeah, I guess we will focus on this. Honestly, I feel like, when they only get 2, it's like it's probably not worth it to just get all of these, but it's fine. Oh, and Ellie can get more skills, so that would be nice. Okay, 40% chance of reviving. Tipo Master gives you more when taunting. Overextension 3. TP Benchwarmer. Oh, so every character gets like skills for being a benchwarmer. That's actually kind of funny. But I'll take it, I guess. But like I just don't know. I just don't know how often those are gonna be useful, I kind of feel like that's one of those things where, you just put them on if you're not using the character and then forget about them.
Okay.
Aerial fire! Alright. Nice. Alright, can we... I went on that. There we go. Hold on. Indeed, yeah. Want to just use some more of my summon spirits and just go ham with them. Even though summons are not nearly as exciting in this in like a Final Fantasy game or something like that, where they, you know, these epic cutscenes. Here it's just like they kind of just show up and it's just an attack. You know, it's just kind of just a regular magic spell. But yeah. Alright, so I guess we're going towards this for you, right? Is still not really enough. Well, let's just go on. We have a quest here at least. Hi! Urgh. Go, my scarab! What is it? What's wrong? The poisonous gas started leading out for that fissure. Get out of here while you still can. Milla? Why do I feel like we're gonna get obliterated? This is miasma. Miasma. It's a cursed substance that was sealed underground when this world took form. Prolonged exposure to it will kill anything. Humans, spirits, plants, animals. Oh, so it's, yeah, it's really bad. It's immediately welling up quickly. I doubt that merely covering the hole would suffice when it's under this much pressure. Well, hey, run for your lives! Sylph! Luckily, we have a wind elemental that can protect us, I guess. How do you intend to stop the miasma, Milla? If the four protect us with their spirit arts, we should be able to survive within the miasma. Then we can go in and seal the leak at its source. Go inside of that? Are you serious? I'm always serious. Now look, Milla, come on, Alvin, your hometown is in danger. You got a point there, little lady. All right, I think, you can tell me Maxwell stuffed a giant evil murder gas under this Earth's crust. Yeah, pretty much. Also, I guess we should probably, just not have her. Ooh, okay. I like this outfit, actually. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Flynn from Tales of Vesperia. I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to have her be in a bikini while we're going through this spooky dark cave, but, you know, I can see it. Like, Milla is just able to pull off any fashion choice, apparently. Anything she wears is just peak fashion. The Legend of Mighty Geezer.
Are we the strongest group ever?
Sure, why not?
Come on, Leia. You need to calm down.
Don't tell her to calm down.
You need to calm the heck up. Why can't you be happy about this?
Nice contrast with her hair, yeah.
I am moved by our achievement. I never imagined I'd be so strong at this age.
That is quite an accomplishment.
No Icky Back can stop you. I'm proud
Damn.
of you, Rowan.
Aww.
Whatever do you mean? The legend of Mighty Geezer has only just begun.
The Legend of Geezer.
You need to be more like Rowan.
Love it.
Get into the spirit.
Guards down.
What?
No matter how strong you get, you still drop your guard when you get excited. You need to work on that.
Damn.
This just to catch me off guard?
Possibly. Oh, but I truly am happy to be this strong.
That's
Rowan!
1 point for Rowan.
Why are
Fine,
you
I'll
such
be
a
more
savage?
careful.
Also, why is everyone just constantly bullying Leia? Have you all noticed that? Like, I feel like she's like the butt of every joke. And I just feel like she deserves better than that. She's such a sweetheart. or at least in a lot of these skits, you know, they kind of make fun of her for being a bit of like a country bumpkin and, oh, okay, here we go. We got a little bit more, some more music. So the outfits do actually change the battle music. That is really cool. Rock dragons, yeah, and you know, considering this character's outfit is from Tales of Destiny, I'm assuming the music is from that game. I have not played Tales of Destiny. I have not played a lot of the old Tales games like SNES, PlayStation era. Because my first game was GameCube, and a lot of those games never left
I
Japan.
appreciate the support.
You can count on us. Anytime.
Well, I should say my first Tales game was Symphonia on the GameCube. That's what I meant to say. My first console was the original PlayStation. But I wasn't really... I mean, I did get into, like, Final Fantasy games, like, later. But at the time when I first got it, I was, like, really young.
World record, right?
And so I mainly just played, like, a bunch of licensed, you know, movie tie-in games. Wouldn't it be cool if the underground rock dragon had digging claws? I know, right? Also, I think all of these enemies are stunned because of the miasma. That was why they were, like, all, you know, Like, it would be kind of cool if they were like kind of mole dragons or something, or earth dragons. It does make, it's a little bit weird that they have wings, especially because they're in a cave and they can't fly anywhere, but you know. Oh, hey Ruby, how's it going? Welcome to stream. Thanks for the daily apple gel. I think it's funny because, like, anytime I play a Tales game, like, I feel like I get way more people checking in and doing the daily apple gel thing just because it's, like, it's just something you see constantly in this. But, yeah. Alright. You gotta crack the egg, I guess. And we got a little teleport. Nice. As soon as the windstone shattered, a ring of light appeared on the ground. What's going on? It appears there were 2 seals placed on this cave. They seem to have been arranged so that the wind seal was disabled, the earth seal is activated. So we have to disable both of them? An excellent conjecture, Rowan. The 4 are telling me you're right. These seals were placed here by spirits of an older era in order to keep the miasma at bay. Originally, there were 4 seals, 1 each for earth, water, wind, and fire. Long ago, the 4 nations lived in... No. But the fire and water seals are broken, which allowed the miasma to seep out. Who would be crazy enough to break those seals? No one. It was simply a matter of time. Those seals were placed here eons ago. I like Breakthrough on its green battle dragon. Ooh, nice. Nice. Probably long before Olympus and Rieze Maxia were separated. Seriously? But everything within the cave seems so new. Perhaps the combination of the 4 seals were able to effectively halt the flow of time within the cave. Correct. That was the only way to stop the miasma. Why is this cutscene not voiced and every other cutscene in this game is? So in order to get the miasma source, we have to disable the wind and earth seals. The wind seal is merely hidden, but the earth seal could be a problem. We don't have much time, so I suggest we use the power of gravity to destroy it. Or at least every story importance cutscene in this game is voiced, except for this one. In other words, leap onto the seal to crush it. Sir, what could go wrong with that? Well, Van, I know. I can't suggest a better plan. I should shut the hell up. No. Sounds like we got some climbing to do. Side quest budget? Yeah. This isn't even a side quest, though. This is part of the main quest. Like, we have to go this way to complete the story. All right, so we just jumped on the seal, and that opened the door. I thought there was going to be some whole complicated puzzle, and it literally just jumped on from the left. Where do you go? Again, amazing puzzle design in this game. Also, wait a minute. Hold on. Did I miss? No, I did not miss a chest. Okay. Are you sure you're okay?
We'll see.
Okay. All right. Thank you for the lurks, Ruby. Ow.
Okay.
Ooh, that was cool. Ruination bags. See, I'm not just spamming aerial fire every other move. Just most of the time.
Got it.
Or Hellfire. But, to be fair, like, a lot of these enemies are weak to those particular spells in this dungeon, so that's part of why. Alright. Oh, gosh, Alvin's dead. I didn't even realize that. Oops.
And finished.
Well, it's okay. We made it.
I'll overcome anything.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna worry so much about the Lilia Wars with every level up. It's like, it's not really worth it to pause the game to just do all that every single time. Even if it is, nice to get those occasional stat bonuses, it's still not the most necessary thing in the world. Okay, we got Ancient Coral. Why is there ancient coral that's just hanging around in a cave? I guess maybe it's a fossil. Maybe this was underwater at some point, and then due to, continental drift or something, they went up. Oh my god! I am just getting bodied by these, freaking lizard men here. Why are you doing so much damage? Holy crap. There we go. And the rock dragon. Okay, I think I need to deal with the lizard men first. Where are all the lizard women, huh? You know, everyone's always talking about the lizard men. Where are there no lizard women in this game? I don't know. Or maybe there are, but they just look the same as lizard men and we can't tell. They just use them all, you know, for the same thing. Good question. I don't know. I'm just being silly. I'm just making dumb jokes for the sake of it, because you know, stream no tits. They're reptiles after all. That is true. That is true. Because it's like, you know, I did see that one artwork of a certain streamer I know, and someone did fan art of her, and she's like a lizard girl with big tits, and I was like, but she's not a mammal, though. Yeah, it doesn't really work, because, you know, reptiles, are not, I mean, technically, all mammals are reptiles, but not all reptiles are mammals. If you want to go from the, you know, the purely cladistic definition, but mammals, famous, you know, reptiles that are not mammals famously do not have mammary glands. You know, lizards specifically. Also there is some more treasure on this way that we can collect. Yeah. You know, you learn something, because, you know, mammals actually evolved from reptiles, and, you know, in the time before the dinosaurs, there was, you know, there were a lot of, you know, basically synapses. They had the same skull structure as mammals, but they were more like reptiles. Yeah. Like, a lot of people think like Dimetrodon is a dinosaur, but it was actually more closely related to mammals. Because it was a synapsid, which basically means, you know, they, that all, you know, all, animals, vertebrate tetrapod animals, meaning, you know, they are on land and they walk on four legs. A gold cube. This is gonna be the scariest cube battle ever, apparently. But yeah, they all have, you know, these holes in their skulls called fenestra. And mammals have just one temporal fenestra, whereas reptiles will either have two, and they're called diapses, dia means two, or none, in the case of turtles, which are called anapsids. So that means that technically, and you know, and then the diapsids are things like birds, snakes, lizards, and alligators. So, yeah. I did that from a paleontology show I watched years ago, but I was scared by it because they put a raptor jump scare before after a commercial break. Oh no, that sounds just miserable. That just sounds like torture, for you. I hate the lizard fact. Oh, we got a lizard fact from Saribot. The green crest of a basilisk lizard is used to attract mates and establish dominance among male lizards. Well, there you know. I didn't know that, actually. I think the basilisk is the one that, like, runs on the water, so they also call it the Jesus Christ lizard. And I remember saying that, because I learned it in a book in elementary school, and I told my dad about that, and he was like, don't say that! You know, no lizard could possibly be as great as Jesus Christ. And I'm like, are we seriously doing this right now? Are we seriously bringing religion into this right now? It's a freaking reptile. It's a lizard. Like, I don't know. We're apparently this is the chat where we just talk about lizards all day. It was the same raptor jump scare, but occasionally they changed the presentation. A lot of TV shows would do stuff like that back in the day. Yeah. Like, they would have like a little bumper to try to get you to keep watching after the commercial break. And then people realized that was obnoxious, and they don't really do that as much anymore. Also, thank you, Saribot. Good bot. I like Seribot because it's not Gen AI. It's just a regular bot, and all those lizard facts were written by humans. So there we go. Just to make sure you know. Wow, you totally missed. You totally missed that aerial fire. I probably shouldn't even really been using it. Maybe if I don't really know. There's not really much benefit, but maybe if I gone and, you know, use Tipo Drain or something like that, that'll help. Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. Hold on. What, linked arts do I have with her? Shining Prism? Okay, that could work. Wait, wrong button. Wrong button again. There we go. Rising Falcon Canopy. Whoa, that was cool. I just summoned the freaking planet and it totally missed. Why the levitating cheese slice? That's just a thing in like Tales games. There's always a random freaking cube and it's like the most terrifying normal enemy in the game. That was also a thing in Tales of Symphonia, by the way, that like they all have it. Honestly, I think it's a meme. I think it's like some like weird developer in-joke that they just keep putting these random cubes in as enemies in the game. And also, look at all that XP though we got. It was worth the level ups.
There's always room for improvement.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, that out of the way, we got 1,600 gold, as well as more Eyes of Demon Beasts that they're just casually are lying around here. Like, no biggie. That's not the creepiest thing to find. Oh, we got a superhero belt. Okay. So many just random cosmetic changes. That is one thing about, you know, these modern RPGs, is they know how to give your characters drip. You know, they know how to make you accessorize. They should make the X1 a blue rhombus for no reason. Right? Or you could make it into like a trapezoid.
What? Am I holding up the guy who can float?
I know, right? See, like, everyone's giving Leia crap for no reason. Like, people are just mean to her for no reason. I feel like she doesn't deserve that. I know that, like, you know, the childhood friend character is not everyone's favorite. Ramil? Ah, yeah, I see. That makes sense from Evangelion. Well, let me think. That's more of a Sega property now because they're doing the Sonic, Evangelion crossover and all that. Ow, rude. There we go. All right, merciless flesh. Oh, here we go. Okay, so you move it. That's really cool. Who owns Tales? Bandai Namco.
Let go now.
They, you know, the same folks who do Digimon, as well as, of course, like the FromSoft games. Although I guess there is like now a push to separate FromSoft from Bandai Namco. It's just like a little, you know, there because like Bandai Namco gets a lot of the profits from FromSoft, and they're saying like, oh, they should just make, you know, be their own company and do their own games and stuff like that. I don't know too much about it, to be honest. Also, I don't really know which way we're supposed to go. Is that everything? We can't really move forward. We are just kind of going around in a circle. But it would be interesting. I mean, I'm all for, you know, when studios can kind of just go more indie and independent and do their own thing. I guess, you know, From Software is not really indie, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that, you know, because they get more creative freedom that way, usually. But yeah. Okay, I am totally stuck here. I guess we just have to go back, and find our way out of this area. Independence is, generally good. Yeah, exactly. You know, I like being independent, a strong, independent lady. that I am. Okay, I guess yeah, we do actually have to.
Pretty hungry here. How long has it been since I've had one of Mom's home-cooked meals?
We did that again. Doing that again. Okay, of course, of course. You know what? I guess we'll just do like just gold, like straight up gold upgrade, because that would be kind of nice to have. And more soup. That sounds lovely. I'm in a soup mood, I guess, apparently, with this game. All right, but I guess we've done everything that we need to do here. We can just leave. And yeah, now that we've done all that, that was a whole like side quest and everything that kind of just didn't get resolved. But I guess we're gonna have to come back to that at some point. And then, yeah. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. We'll keep going on to where we're actually supposed to go. And make actual story progress. That would be nice. But yeah, I guess that was just kind of a nothing burger of a quest, because like we kind of just explored. And don't get me wrong, it was, you know, we did get some good item drops, and you know, Milla has a cool collar now, very goth. But you know, I would have liked to get a little bit more out of it. But anyways, once more into the dimensional breach. Ooh, okay. So this will allow us to, will this allow us to go back to Rieze Maxia? I think so, yeah.
He said he found us sprawled at the foot of this hill.
Let's look for
Yep.
a path down.
What's that?
We must have fallen from there to the bottom of the cliff.
Isn't the
Yep.
rift a little small?
My guess is it's about to collapse. Jumping back through would be a leap of faith.
Ah, I wish I didn't waste all that time doing side quests.
It looks too dangerous.
Aw,
Let's head back to town and figure out another
Tipo.
way.
Hey, everyone. If you plan on returning to Rieze Maxia, then I think it's time we parted ways.
Aw,
What makes you say that all of a sudden?
they're
I know
not
that
going
we pulled
back.
off a successful Spyrite tethering together, and we found out some great news. But I'm afraid the only way to stop Gaius at this point is to fight him. I don't want the way you feel now to get in the way of your true feelings.
Yeah, we can't just go
I
back
agree.
home and
If
sit
we
on our
can't be
thumbs,
honest
you
with
know?
ourselves about why we're fighting, then there's no point in fighting in the first place.
In other words, you want us to make our own decision.
I like
It'll be
that,
a
you
difficult
know?
Ride ahead. I guess it only makes sense.
Mind if I have some more time to think? At least until you're all ready to leave?
Sure.
Sure, but not too long, because, you know, kind of have the end of the world to deal with.
Don't let your current emotions get in the way. I'm almost acting human.
Yep.
Sorry, it's nothing.
This really makes me want to go back and play an older Tales game, which just makes me really happy that we're getting an Eternia remaster.
Isn't
It's coming out in October, so I can definitely make some time for it, right? My busy streaming schedule of just playing one RPG all the way through to the end, hopefully. I mean, I know that I'm good, you know, the rest of the year is going to be really busy for me with like stream games, because so many games are coming out.
There's no way replacing everything Spyrix with Spyrites is gonna be easy as it sounds. In terms of raw numbers, just think of how many Spyrites we'll need.
It's true. The Spyrites need to be researched, created, distributed. It won't happen overnight.
And I
There
already
is
have
much
so many
that
games
needs
on the
to be done.
backlog, you know?
But if we can't buy more time, the spirits will go extinct.
But I'm
I
glad
will
that
buy us
I'm...
time. Maxwell
you know.
said it himself. If
Yep.
we remove the schism, the mana that it contains could sustain Olympius for a considerable amount of time.
And that's what you intend to do?
Yes, it is.
It's a long road ahead for all of us.
But the more pressing problem is Gaius.
Yep.
If we can't stop him, it'll be too late for Olympius.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we gotta stop guys. That's basically the moral there. Okay, can we fast travel actually back to... We totally can, yeah. That will save us quite a bit of time.
I don't understand. The spirit fossil came off. How is she able to continue walking?
Oh, yeah. We're going to war with another world? All that money and manpower required to win a war? Wouldn't it be a lot better off if we devoted it to solving the Spyrix issue instead? Gosh, I wonder. You know, it's almost like the governments don't care about us, and they'll just go to war for whatever, even though we have plenty of other problems that we have to deal with in our world, and all that money and resources could be used for, I don't know, like, you know, giving people housing, or, you know, healthcare, or literally anything else. But yeah, fuck war. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to get on my whole political soapbox with every other stream, but it kind of happens sometimes. You know, I'm not a big fan of the whole war thing. I don't know. I know maybe that makes me too woke or something like that these days. I don't think we should just be going to, you know, war with random countries that, you know, have nothing. We have no reason to get yeah, is it murder illegal? Well, if you're a private citizen, yes, but if you're the government, you can do whatever you want. You can murder as many people as you want, and you don't get in trouble with it because you're the ones who make the laws. Anyways, hi, you did it! Now I'll be able to complete my mission. Since you've been so instrumental to my success, I'll let you in a little secret. My invention is the invention inventor. Oh no, he made AI. His machine will think independently in order to invent inventions without any human intervention. I'm having a Captain Picard facepalm moment right now. A pay reward says as soon as it invents its first invention, which means fucking never, right? That's just never gonna happen because your invention machine inventor is not gonna fucking work because it's AI and nothing in AI ever works. God. Well, when did this come out? This came out in 2011.
Gotta find a way to push the Otherworld reactor plan
This
forward.
game is ahead of its time, y'all.
Involved in the plan's creation?
And who might you all be?
Actually, I need to look that up. I need to find that specific year.
A relative of Gilland Yulsevent. I was hoping you could educate this group about the Otherworld reactor plan.
You're with Gilland. Oh, I apologize for my rudeness.
I've been saying 2011. Yes, I was right, 2011.
Figured it'd go smoother this way.
I presume your department deals with issues related to Rieze Maxia?
Correct. As you're no doubt aware, we Olympians have passed down legends of another world since antiquity.
Every kid knows the story of the spirit Maxwell and the utopia he created
Ah,
for his followers,
okay.
Rieze Maxia. But from around the time I was born, scholars and politicians started taking that story seriously.
Dear Primus is the Simpsons all over again, pretty much, yeah.
Distortion in space. Our research suggested that vast amounts of energy could be circulating beyond the distortion. That discovery led to the creation of the Department of Otherworld Affairs' predecessor, the Next Gen Energy Bureau. They developed equipment to widen the distortion and study what was on the other side. Things were going well at first.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was not paying attention to anything this man was saying. I'm so sorry.
The ESS Anithra disappeared without a trace.
The incident 20 years ago.
Everyone thought the experiment had failed, but it hadn't.
I guess
Several
not.
years later, we received a transmission straight from Gilland. He told us that he and the Zenithra had been sucked into the Otherworld.
Oh,
He had since created
well,
a
sucks for
device that
them,
could
I
punch
guess.
a hole through the spatial distortion.
Oh wait,
And
this
he
the
found a
Ifrit
solution to
thing?
Olympus's energy problems to boot.
That's right. His plan was to use the energy circulating throughout this other world as a reactor.
So what will happen to the people on that world?
Oh well, they'll
Are you
die.
with the anti-governmentalists? Right now, the opposition party is using the issue of Otherworld people's rights as a shield to try and block the Otherworld reactor plan. Yet they have no
What?
alternative solution for our energy problem.
Okay, but like
Olympus has
people
long
are
since
there.
passed the point where we can solve our problems with idealistic jargon.
Like people are just gonna die if you
support
go with
the
your
Otherworld
plan.
reactor plan, fully
Like-
aware of the consequences.
You're damn right I did, and I continue to support it wholeheartedly.
Oh, this guy's a jerk. Yeah, fucking yikes, dude, right?
There's no point in trying to change his mind.
Like,
I know.
we can't...
My duty remains unchanged. Do everything I can to stop the plan from succeeding.
I would just be... Yeah, like, dude, gotta say, that is on the level of, like, you know, like that one freaking guy from Airplane where they're like the plane is about to crash and he's like, they brought it on themselves. I say let them crash. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh goodness. All right, let's get out of here. I gotta... Well, we also obviously have a couple more you know, quests to take care of in the start of the city, but then also wait a minute, rest at Balin's apartment. Oh yeah, okay, so we can go there in a second, but I did want to check out what was on the other side. That is some empathy as sin level shit. Yeah, like, how dare you care about other people? I can't believe that is like the world that they're trying to make, of just you know, saying you should feel bad for caring about other people. Like, what the hell is wrong with it? People are saying that it was the other world's military that attacked the Xillia fortress. No reason to hold back against those guys, right? Let's just turn them into fuel. Exactly. All these people are assholes. Oh goodness. Well done. We made excellent progress today, but it's still not enough to restore peace to this uncertain world of ours. To continue, we'll need to do that. We'll continue the help of upstanding citizens like yourselves. Okay, yeah, this was a quest I was just turning in. All right, well, I guess that was fine, just for a silly little mask, I guess. But yeah, now we can rest up at Balin's apartment. Now that we've turned in all of the quests. It's like, hello, we're trying to come up with a way to save all these people, by the way. And they have just absolutely no gratitude or sympathy whatsoever to our plight. Like, they're just like, you realize we're trying to come up with a plan that is gonna make sure all of you are safe and that no one has to die. And they're like, whatever, stupid hippies. Like, feel free to use this room whenever you're like. We're all friends here. Yes, I would love to go eat peas. Ooh, spoopy. Pretty lights, though. They have 2 moons, also.
Doing, Alvin?
Very, like, Skyrim-y to me.
Figured I'd stay away, since everyone's so sick of me.
Oh, that's not true.
Because you're a big fat liar.
Tipo, stop.
Yeah,
Not right
that's
now.
just who I am, all right. And what about you, Elise? Wondering what to do?
Slimery Swarm.
I just don't know what the right choice is.
Really?
Well,
Poor
you're
thing.
talking to the wrong guy. I don't know much about being a kid. Never really had a childhood.
So were you a member of Exodus ever since you were just a little boy?
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was okay to trick people. When things would go bad, I'd just disappear.
It's okay, Llama, you're fine.
I'd take the path of least resistance. I pretty much just did whatever didn't hurt me, that's all.
But I think this is where they bond, you know, they have their
going with Milla and Jude?
little father-daughter bonding moment, which is really sweet.
You know what? That kid forces me to wake up and smell reality.
Oh yeah, he does. She's great.
They're all just so mature. The way they hide their real feelings about me.
Oh, now I get it. You're lonely, aren't you, Alvin?
I've never been much for expressing my feelings, I suppose.
Oh, Alvin's lonely.
But even if they do hate me, I have to stick it out. I'm not leaving
I'm gonna
this
give him a
time.
hug. Wake up and smell it. What?
So does that mean that you really want to be their friend again?
Of course. Doesn't have any other friends. All of them are kind of dead.
Building real trust with people takes a lot more work than you think.
Being a grown-up sounds like an awful lot of pain.
Yeah, it is. You have to pay taxes and shit. It's rough.
Like the older you get, the tougher it is to share your feelings with others. Anyway, no one will want to be friends with me until I can make the first move.
I mean, that's true.
But it sure beats being alone.
Nobody's gonna be friends with you if all you do is sit on your ass and watch TikTok all day. Like, you gotta get out there and do stuff.
What I'm supposed to do now? What do I have to do to become happy?
Well, it's different for everyone. You just have to find what works for you.
Yeah, that's a hard question, but you have to find it for yourself.
By now.
I guess so. It hasn't been easy, but I've learned a lot traveling with everybody. I know that. I definitely don't want to stop, that's for sure. I want to keep on learning more, and I want to make some new friends.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
Ellie's such a...
You are.
She's such a sweetheart, though.
I'm the wrong guy to ask about this stuff. Sorry about that, kid.
Aww.
That's a thank you. I just wanted you to know that from now on, I'm gonna be your friend, okay?
And just friends, please don't make it weird, game. I swear to God, don't do it.
How come the kids are the wisest people in this group?
I feel like I shouldn't even have to say that, but I played one too many anime games where that ended up being like that. I'm like, oh, gods, I thought it was a whole different... No. Honestly, Alvin is way too nice, and he's not going to be like that. I hope.
Trouble sleeping, young miss?
Like, he's definitely a jerk, but he also has a heart of gold, you know?
What about you?
I've reached a decision. I have decided to go with them.
I see.
Hell yeah.
I wonder if I'm the only one who's still on the fence.
I guess that means...
You're not alone.
Huh?
When Lord Klein passed away, I inherited the keys to the kingdom, along with many doubts.
But eventually you figured out what to do, right? I used to think that everything works out if you do your best, but I've been proven wrong every time.
Which? Not right now with the ad break, stop!
I keep thinking there might have been something else I could have done for her.
Aww.
I know that feeling well.
Oh, you mean with King Noctigal?
Yeah.
Am I that easy to read? Let me tell you, life does not become any simpler the older you get. But I must say, I am a bit surprised by you.
In what way?
I was under the impression that Jude was the one who occupied your every waking thought.
Come on now, don't be silly.
Gosh.
Is it obvious?
Yes.
Yeah, it is very obvious, girl.
You know, I once thought that if I became a nurse, that I might find happiness. After all, when Jude's happy, I'm happy. Simple enough, right? But
I
now,
guess.
I'm starting to get the feeling that Jude just might be better off without me.
No, I think what is you shouldn't base your whole, like,
I don't want to get in his way again,
self-worth on whether he likes you or not. Like, I think that's kind of what you need to do, girl. Not trying to tell you how to live your life, but...
Would you like to know what my reasons are and why I've decided to
like, you could just be friends and it'll be fine.
Milla?
He still really likes you as a friend.
I would like to be there to walk with them in the future that they wish to create.
That sounds like you.
I do wish she had another person to, you know, be attracted to, but I don't know.
to take the lead and 2 of them along behind me.
Oh, hell yeah!
That is my true desire.
Good Grandpa, Rowan.
What do I really want?
I think
He's
you
awesome.
already know your answer, miss.
What I really want is to see Jude's smiling face again.
Oh, this is so corny. Oh my
that's it.
god.
That's a good reason, isn't it?
Shouldn't be predicate your life on other people's opinions of you. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. But it's okay. That, you know, you'll learn more of that with time, I think. Also, I am so sorry if Twitch drops an ad break in the middle of this cutscene. I can't do anything about it because apparently I'm not allowed to have snoozes anymore. Those bastards. Maybe if I go in here.
Don't you
No.
want to sit?
Yeah, I literally can't. That sucks.
Changed.
Not really. To be honest, I'm so scared I can't even sleep.
Ah!
I told you before.
Ad break! Oh my god,
if
can
you
I
just
pause?
dispel the schism, I'll handle
I
everything.
cannot
from there.
pause. I cannot pause. Hold on.
There's no reason for you to be
I don't want to
afraid.
skip it. Oh.
If
What?
the schism disappears, so will the temporal crossroads, right?
Oh,
Yes. The destruction of the schism means the death of Maxwell.
oh my god!
The temporal crossroads were born from Maxwell and that unique spirit climb, so they will vanish too.
Oh my god!
Why?
Why?
Why didn't I realize what's happened to you?
You poor thing!
I know.
Milla!
You never told me because you wanted me to find my own answer first. Isn't that right?
My god!
Milla?
This is so beautiful! This is making me so sad!
It was just easier for me that way.
Huh?
The entity known as Maxwell is essential for the spirits,
Mm.
so they will need a new Maxwell.
Oh! Milla, you're the
Then
best, Maxwell!
We won't be able to stay together anymore?
The sadness of parting is a human emotion. Such emotions no longer apply to me.
That's not true. That is incorrect.
And there's no other way. Is there?
Maxwell created me, so perhaps he could restore my human body. Jude, is that what you really want? Let's create a new future for all the spirits and people in the world. And let's create it together.
Oh, please! Please! This is hitting me way too hard in the feels, y'all.
Together.
This is... I'm having big feels. I'm having big feels.
Thanks.
Oh, hi. Yeah, got this. Alright.
Gaius!
Oh, so hi!
Is Rieze with you?
Just relax. I've come here to tell you something, and that's all.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Then talk.
We are ready to commence our operation to wipe out every Spyrix in Olympias.
Ah!
So your attack from before was just to check whether Spyrites were usable?
Exactly.
It was a diversion.
You came here to tell us that?
No. Listen. You have a dream for the future of the world that is vastly different from mine. So...
You plan to fight us here?
No!
This is a piece of Muse's power.
The power to slice through space?
Oh, he's gonna be the honorable villain and help us.
Here,
Because he respects
I
us
give you a
that
chance
much.
to return to Rieze Maxia quietly, if you choose to.
And
You'd still offer us a chance to end things peacefully.
we'd have to be your bitch
Guys.
forever, though.
You know full well that we can't walk the same path.
That's not gonna
Not
happen.
anymore.
So you say. But I wonder if Milla agrees with that.
Why should I? What makes you think I've wavered?
One can only handle so much. Take Muse, for example.
Oh, thanks for the hydrate. I do have my water here.
She is very torn. She has incredible power, yet she knows not how to use it. In hindsight, I was cruel to force such a weak person to become strong so suddenly.
You want to save her too, don't you?
Along with the rest of my people. Stand down, and I will take over.
No!
Your words cannot shake my will, nor can they alter my mission.
You realize Milla is literally willing to die for
Even after
this?
all this
Like, just so she can stop your stupid ass? Oh god, don't make me do squats in the middle of the cutscene!
Jude,
This big important cutscene and everything.
our choices
Maybe
matter.
when this is over, I
They're
will.
meaningful for precisely that reason, because they're our choices. Following the will of others will lead nowhere.
I'm
That's
kind of
why
having a
our
moment,
choice
Lala.
right now is more important than our own survival.
Thank you.
So
Like-
Jude, please. Watch over me so that I stay on my path until the very end.
But please don't die again.
Yes. I promise.
She can't die because there's a sequel to this game. Like, I'm sorry if that spoils it, but, you know, to be fair, this game and the sequel are more than 10 years old. So, y'all had time to know that. Oh, gosh, there's a lot to unpack. I mean, it is like the kind of big, you know,
Well?
get-together before the final dungeon, which we're gonna do tomorrow,
That might
probably.
have been the best sleep I've had in my entire life. I was dead to the world.
Oh! Yeah.
I decided I'm coming with you. I won't bore you with my reasons, though.
Hell yeah, we're all going.
Thanks, Leia. Let's do our best.
Yep,
I want Mila's abs,
I'm
though.
coming too.
Look
And
at-
me three.
I shall accompany you as well.
even
Wouldn't
even
do
in
for
her
the only
armor.
Olympian here to sit this one out.
Yep. You gotta make up for how
So you've
crappy
made up
everyone
your
else on
mind.
your planet is. I hate to say it. I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be offensive or anything, but oh my gosh, they're so cute together.
Then there's something we need to tell you. Check this out.
Nifty
But so
knife.
far, most of the Olympians we've met are total
This to us
jerks.
last night. He called it a piece of Muse's power.
Does that mean we could use it to tear open the breach?
Looks like it.
I guess, yeah.
Yes, truly is inscrutable.
He's mocking us.
I don't think so. We might be fighting against one another, but he's a good guy.
No, he's not. He's absolutely
Nice to
not a
see
good
you're
guy.
Actually talking to me.
Well,
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Aww.
you're welcome.
I do really like seeing how they all bond together, you know? That's one thing I love about these games.
Of the heroes.
That shouldn't be a
Tipo, you can
problem.
do it.
We'll just have to accept that we're unsung heroes.
Who needs an adoring crowd? Let's have a pre-battle cheer.
Tipo will like
If
write a
you
song
insist.
about it, about how great everyone is and sing it.
Make sure to put some feeling into it.
Indeed.
Here goes nothing. Everyone, let's finish what we started.
Yeah, let's do it. That's way better than my idea of have Tipo starting a band and writing a song called Tipo-hemian Rhapsody. All right. Well, I guess we finally have control again, which means I have to exercise, cause chat told me to. I have to do 10 whole squats. Oh, this is gonna be a bitch, isn't it? Alright. I'm wearing a skirt, by the way, so I hope I don't flash the all. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Get those thighs! Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, hell yeah. Okay, we did it. We also have another skit. Of course, musing about Muse.
Completely under Gaius's control.
I'd say it's more that Muse has finally found
I
someone
don't
she
know
can
about
rely on.
Muse.
She
Gotta
had been
say.
yearning for someone to guide her.
That girl has
I
some
think she's
time dependency issues.
She's like my own dark
She's been
shadow.
brainwashed.
I wish we could have met under different circumstances.
Like
Whatever the nature of their relationship, Muse's ability to manipulate dimensional space is now in Gaius's hands.
the
That
nature
is
of the
no
relationship is they
trivial
fucking
matter.
Agreed. Even the great spirits are no match for a blade that can sever dimensional barriers.
That doesn't sound promising. Should we turn tail and run away?
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah.
Do you really think I would say
Nope.
such a thing?
Obviously
No,
not.
no.
Of course
You
not.
know me well.
Who is Muse? Muse was the, like, spirit girl who was kind of, pretending to be Milla's sister. Let's see if I can actually find her, because she was actually a boss. Here we go. There she is. Yeah, that's Muse. She is very pretty. Not gonna lie. Like, I do love her whole, everything about her, like, whole aesthetic. Yeah, the one who blew up an entire fleet. And yeah, and then she, you know, and then it turned out that she was actually evil and was trying to destroy Rieze Maxia and, you know, destroy all, or not Rieze Maxia, she was just trying to destroy all of the Spyrexes, and now she is working with Gaius. So yeah, that is kind of, their whole relationship, and they are definitely fucking. I'm just saying that, like, that is that he was like, whatever the nature of their relationship, they're fucking. They fucking. Like, I played enough of these games to know. They fucking. Alright, anyways, goodness gracious. I guess, you know, I don't know if I wanted to go too much longer, because you know, we do have the final dungeon to deal with, but I wanted to see if I could at least, like, wrap up any, you know, side quests that I might have missed out on. They're breathtaking the fucking bed frame is what they're doing. You know what? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely correct. Like, can you imagine what that would be like? You know, like, literally just you know, they blink wrong and an entire freaking continent blows up. Like, that's gonna be the most awkward relationship I've ever seen. Yeah, and I don't want to know what comes after that. All right, let's just say that. We'll see what happens for the sequel whenever we get a remaster of that. I also have been thinking I do really want to play Jude's route. I don't know if y'all would want to see me play that, like, on stream right away. So I may, like, just do it off stream, or even, like, you know, kind of wait a little bit longer until I've kind of, you know, gotten into other games and things like that, to see that. But let me know. I might make a poll on Discord or something like that. My brain is now potentially bonding the potential of space-time rifts in the bedroom, and now I'm gonna get that. Yeah, that's great. It's probably better if you don't think about it, honestly. Like, the less you think about it, the better, in my opinion. Okay. Avoid staggering during art tuning, and then... Oh, alright. I guess I could, I mean... You know, since I'm mainly building him as a spellcaster, it probably would make a good amount of sense to, you know, give him, I guess, we can, you know, get a little bit less stamina because he's already kind of one of the lower stamina people. But yeah, yeah, I think I do want to, like, okay, so we have to, the only quest that we have to do left is head to the dimensional breach. Actually, let me check. Are there any yeah, all of these are like, I can't go back. There's not really much I can do, I guess. I love how the Jet Black Feathers quest is still opened, like that is still a thing. Also that we still apparently have not done the Devil's Beast quest. Ah, crap. Yeah, unfortunately, because of the way the story works, it's kind of hard to backtrack, and like you can't really do side quests that you missed very easily.
Oh yeah, snag something good.
Finally, it only took the whole game for stealing to actually work.
We won that battle fair and square.
Yikes. So might makes right, huh?
Also, why are we talking about this now?
The enemy might take something of ours?
Yep. If we were to lose, the enemies could have Tipo.
What?
No!
You can't take Tipo without my permission!
Not
You'll
Tipo!
have to have your hairband!
Hey, that's off limits. I had to save up my allowance for weeks to buy this. It's my #1 favorite.
Aww.
I'm everyone's #1 favorite!
I love that Time Stranger lets you just go to any point in the game near the end. Yeah.
We'll just have
Through
to
shenanigans.
sacrifice Alan's coat.
I believe
The
Star
hell you
Ocean
will.
2
I love
also
this game.
has that. But it's done in a really weird way where essentially the like the it essentially makes like a whole other section, another world for you to, you know, that is basically exactly the same as the world where you start out in, so that you can do more. Okay, I did want to just like explore a little bit of where we were before, because I don't think I really entirely finished this quest. But I don't know. I think I just want to check and see. I definitely have missed some things here, but it's like, yeah, I kind of just got stuck here. It's like, do I have to just go? Is it in another area that I have to go back in? I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm pretty much very clearly like at the end game, so I'm kind of just killing time here, but yeah, I think I could just explore a little bit more. I also gotta think, like, is there any, you know, anything that's like really worth... Okay, so that, and then that opens up. So that opens up the door. Okay, so will that let us go through? Or how does this even work? This whole puzzle is so confusing, this whole setup, because we still can't go through here, right? Do we have to like jump down like we did again? I don't know. The egg of you shall not pass. Very much, very, very correct, Llama. Yeah, I don't think there's anything exciting for us over here. I guess there's just a little random drop of black pearl. I already have way too many of these. Or just random items that I don't need. Because it's basically the end of the game, and like when am I even actually gonna use them? But I could have sworn there was like another way up to the top area here. I think maybe, I mean, I guess we could always go back, we could always backtrack too. But yeah, I think it was up this way. We went around in a circle, and I got very distracted, and then I was like, I don't know if I can go any further. I guess we'll just go and forget this and come back, and I was like, oh wait, I didn't actually finish the quest. Oh well, that was a little silly of me, but hey, it was still fun. We're still having a good time with stream, at least. Okay, yeah, so now, if I jump down, what will happen? will that, like, trigger the... Yeah, so you jump down on the Earth sigil, and that gets the door to open. Why didn't that open the first time? We jumped down on there before. That was so weird. Okay, well, anyways, now we're down at the second floor. This is all new content for us. That's good. New stuff. Let me go up this way. Honestly, really don't want to fight all of these goblins, even though they're probably good XP. Just because it's like at this point, it just seems a little superfluous to worry about too much random mobs and stuff like that, but I will take one of those stat boosting items. Let's see. Let's give it to... Rowan could probably use a little bit more at max HP because he is very old and frail, and, you know, like, I don't want him to break a hip, okay? I already, Oh, hi! I guess we can fight you guys. I don't want to be like, you know, like he just, you try to use his ultimate super special summoning magic spell and he's like, oh, medic! Nice fireball there. Nice. Alvin is just going ham again. Love to see it.
Got it.
Hellfire!
No time for a...
Here we go.
We'll carve a path to the future.
Yeah, these enemies are not too bad. I might as well, yeah, just go, you know, fight them for more gold, and that way I can, you know, do some more shopping and stuff like that later. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna finish up this quest and then maybe raid out when we're done with that. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but, you know, I think after that, like, we'll pretty much be at endgame, so might as well not waste too much time. I don't want to go into a whole dungeon when it's like, you know, and then end up like streaming for like 7 hours or something like that. That would be too, but definitely, you know, I want to do at least tomorrow. I'll probably finish the story, and then next week we can start a new RPG. That'll be really fun. I may end up going, but I may end up going back to the beach again. I don't know, tomorrow. Depending on, it's still gonna be really hot, you know? Like, it's supposed to be raining at night, but it's like, it's still not really enough to bring the temperature down, unfortunately. Why? Okay, there is a treasure chest, but I think it's up there. I can't get it yet. I wonder if I can climb up this way and get it? Yeah, there we go. That's not too bad. Just a little bit of thinking. No one has ever made anything like this with modern technology, so good luck with that. Also, I always, maybe I should have known about this earlier, but what is the points for? Like, what do the points actually represent when it's like they give you an item and it's like you get 7,000 points for this? And I'm like, what does that even mean, game? 7,000 points of what exactly? Is that like grade? I mean, I haven't really been using the grade shop at all this game because, you know, I'm old school, and to me, like, grade shop is like a post-game thing, you know, that gives you, like, bonuses and, you know, after you've already completed the adventure and things like that. It's more for a new game plus run for me, I think. I don't really feel like you need it in a game like this. Because then it's like essentially you're just playing on easy mode if you do it on, like, you know, without like kind of boosting the difficulty or something like that. But that might actually be kind of a cool way to add some, you know, to do a challenge run, is like, you know, raise the difficulty as hard as possible and see if you can make it through the game and like using as few boosts from the grade shop as possible, you know, as few new game plus benefits. Oh my god. Literally one bite, like 1 minute without food. I can't go on. All right, fine. You can have your goddamn miso soup, I guess.
Jude, make me something.
Still not happy. Still not happy. Well, I just did. Jude's like, I just did. Also, I'm sorry. My voice cracked a little bit there. That's a little bit awkward. I swear I'm not, I'm a little bit too old to be hitting puberty right now. That should not be happening. So I guess for this one, this is going to be another one of those, I have to, like, go up to the top floor and land on this thing to go. Damn it. I didn't want to fight you guys, but okay. More burrow goblins, I guess. Hey, if I get some more, you know, like, XP and gold, like, I'll take it. But I just don't want to go out of my way to fight some of these enemies, especially considering, like, I don't really feel like you get that much out of fighting them.
Got it.
Maybe. Well, that's one way, different way to, like, being like, oh yeah, eating face. I don't know.
I can't stop. I want to get stronger.
Literally eating Jude's face right there. It is like, no, please, no. Actually, where do I go? This is the confusing part. We went around all this way. We got all the treasure chests over this way. That just goes around in a circle, so... Yeah, I'm a little confused here. Oh, okay. So do we have to break all of them? Ah, there we go. Yeah, that gives you another one. And then we just have to jump down, I guess? This puzzle is weird. I gotta say, it's a little bit like, I don't think I've ever, you know, I feel like every other puzzle in this game has been like a block pushing puzzle, and then they're like, oh yeah, actually, you need to go this way. We have to find that sigil again and jump down on it. And then that will actually open up the door that lets us, you know, continue to the next area. Okay, so we have to climb up this way, I see. Well, that makes sense. I guess I could also equip a holy bottle if I just don't want to fight any of these mooks anymore, which I might actually do. Alright, well, there we go. We got our way towards the next area. Very nice. So we can just go along this way then. I'm slowly figuring out this whole dungeon. You know, I got back to it eventually. Gotta say, there are also a lot of mine areas in this game. A lot of, definitely some heavy Donkey Kong Country influence, I guess? I don't even know. So that one, next we have to go this way. To get all the treasures, and then probably backtrack around and get the rest. But yeah, I gotta say, so while we're just kind of running around here doing this dungeon, I did want to give, you know, some of my thoughts overall on the game, since we're probably gonna be rolling credits next stream. I don't know if it's my favorite Tales game. Yeah, I'm just kind of giving my, you know, my overall thoughts about this game. When I kind of like to wait with, you know, with games like this. I don't want to make a quick judgment on everything. I like to kind of, like, you know, play it a little bit more, see what the game is about, and then offer my final thoughts as we're getting close to the end. I'd say overall, it's not my favorite Tales game. I think I like Symphonia and Berseria a little bit better. In terms of, like, story and characters, but for what it is really solid. It is definitely up there in terms of my favorite games of the series. I really love Milla. Is definitely, like, my favorite character, obviously. Like, I mean, just like, as soon as I saw her, I was like, oh my god, she's literally me. She's so hot, and Also just like a badass, you know, she's really powerful, very, you know, a very strong spirited person, you know, like I liked how, you know, she starts off very cold and distant, but you know, the more she bonds with Jude and things like that, they open up a bit more. She opens up, and I really like the relationships that all the, you know, everyone in the cast had. You know, I did really like enjoy the combat system and all the combination arts, even though it is a little confusing because I felt like I had to keep looking and going back to see which person, like which art combinations go together. Yeah, we are a little lost, but but sure. Also, I think that's kind of a funny thing. Like, you know, the older games would add that too, of like, you know, if you were running around too long in a dungeon, they would have a skit basically saying like, "Are we lost?" Okay, we could get a blue Saphira, double galled from a battle. You know what? I think I'm gonna give that to Elvin. Gotta make that money, honey. All right, let's go here. And you know what? We do actually have a little bit of Lilium orbs to expand, so I guess we'll do that. We'll get Vit, everyone's favorite thing in this game, Vit. Cause it'll be nice to get some of these other skills that we can get later that are not just like the stat boosting ones like overextension and things like that. But yeah. I didn't want to fight you guys, but okay. Yeah, I think really the one criticisms that I would have for this game overall is like I wish it was better about like, you know, like there's a lot of missable quests. That's one thing that's a pet peeve of mine that I have with a lot of games because it feels like it makes it less open-ended for me because I don't like just missing stuff and then being like, oh shit, I can't go back and do it if I want to, you know? I feel like I missed so many quests just because I was so invested in the story I didn't want to like ruin it. I guess if I were playing on my own, I would probably be, you know, more likely to like use a guide and look up where certain quests were and things like that. But for stream, it's like, I don't want to waste y'all's time with that. You know, I want to stay focused on the game. Also, I want to be able to prove that I can beat it, you know, on my first try without using a guide. Like that is something I like to do in a lot of these RPGs. I think I'm gonna equip a holy bottle just because I am a little bit lost and I need to find out where we're, you know, how to get to that little sigil or whatever. And now all the dragons are afraid of me, which I think is funny. I'm pretty sure the sigil was actually back this way, now that I'm thinking about it, because that was where, yeah, right here. Okay. Yeah, that they had this big, like, section that you had to climb and everything. And then I guess the other criticism I would have, like, other than, like, having so many missable quests, is, like, I felt like the dungeon design was okay. It was just okay, like, good, but not great. Like, there's not as many infuriating puzzles as in, like, Symphonia, but, and I'm not saying it needs to be, like, a Zelda dungeon or anything like that, but, it does feel like, you know, Tales games in general, like, that is one thing I feel like they always kind of, the dungeon designs are just okay. They're never, like, amazing. It's mainly, you know, it's not like, you know, like Persona 5 where every dungeon has like a unique theme, you know, with unique music and unique enemy designs and things like that. A lot of them do kind of blend in together after a while. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. Oh, but, you know, it's not anything that ruins the game for me. I remembering the Raptor jump scare show also had an episode with a giant spider, but I could understand No, it's
Everyone,
fine.
Listen up for signs of enemy movement.
It's fine. Like, I'm getting better with the arachnophobia. It's all good. I'm trying, at least. But, yeah, I get it. Oh, okay. We got a boss fight. Let's go. This seems to be the source of the miasma. Well, hey, we got company, and it's the scary kind. Yeah, I would say that. He's got a freaking sword in his head. What's it doing down here? Isn't that one of those? Save your questions for later. Our wall of wind won't last much longer. Let's do it.
Watch out, everyone. It looks way tougher than the others.
Boss fight time. I think this is one of the fell beasts, even. Ow. Flying Spinosaurus. Kinda, yeah.
She's not the only one.
You're quite
And I'm dead. And I'm dead. Oh my god, this is really bad. How is it? Like, I can't even do anything. Everyone's already dead. What the hell? I can't even, like, I just do one thing and I just get one shot. Oh my god, this is terrible. This is, like, this is way too scary for me.
Ready when you are.
Who is even the ideal partner in this? I have no clue. Well, that's fine, I guess. I just gotta hope that we have enough, items that we can actually, like, get through this battle. Okay. Oh, wait. Didn't I just use an item? All right, there we go. Now we're full. Not really full, but, you know. There we go. Now we're full. Okay. Oh my god. This guy is... He also has 80,000 HP. Push through. I will try. I will certainly try. I just don't know if I will succeed. Because this guy is doing a lot of damage. Yeah. Also... We're kind of running low on items and things like that. I probably should have stocked up before coming back here, but it might be okay. It might be okay. Are you under-leveled, or is he just like that? I think he's just like that, honestly. I think I need to sync with Jude, just to get as much healing as possible with this boss. Yeah, because that is terrifying. We do also have elixirs, though. So there's that. And, what's her face? Ellie can resurrect. So that is good to keep in mind. Also, I may want to use an all divide, honestly. Just to make it so he doesn't do as much damage. If I can't beat it if I can't beat it this first try, then I will do that. Cause yeah, he's doing a lot of damage. Holy shit. Elise, please heal yourself. Like you're the healer. Please heal yourself. Okay. Oh my god. Arts, resurrection. Don't even waste. Or Jude can just waste our freaking right bottles. No, oh my god. Why am I don't want to play as Jude. Oh shit. I'm not ready for this battle, clearly. Oh my god. Clearly not ready for this battle. But it'll be okay. Maybe. Wait a minute. No. My god, just use the freaking move! There we go! Just use your... There, I need a, like, mystic art and just freaking... Just body this boss. There we go. That's some nice damage.
Okay. Hellfire!
Hellfire! Okay. Also, Alvin, you should pineapple gel yourself. Ow. 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 Okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I think we can actually win this. We might actually get through this first try. We'll see. Hold on. I think we need to use this. Gnome. There we go. Say, protect us, please. Or maybe wind. Oh, yeah, definitely the wind. That probably makes sense. To just pile on the wind and lightning. There we go. That's doing some more damage. Ow. Probably makes sense considering it's an earth monster.
Let's go!
Hellfire!
But, also, ow. There we go. Radiant Rondo is the one I need to use, apparently. Also, can you have a melange, please? There we go. Or not. Alvin, you could probably also use a melange. Well, we're here. Ow. Sharing is caring. Love that. Stop! Stop stunning me, you jerk! Like, seriously. Oh, I didn't want to use that one, but it's okay. It's fine. Self! There we go! Alright! Yay! We beat it! That wasn't so bad. And we got one of the Devil's Arms out of that. Clearly we're not going to get them all in this playthrough because we probably missed a bunch of them.
Never stop improving.
But yeah, that's awesome. Good, the fort will now seal away the miasma. Woo! Go! Thank you, Sylph. You did a great job. Sylph is very gender. It worked! The miasma's fading! Milla, are you okay? It does seem we've succeeded and not a moment too soon. Jude, are you okay? Did you breathe some of it in? No, I was fine. I was just wondering why that monster was here. That was a devil's beast, wasn't it? I believe so. One of the monsters that was designed to get stronger every time it fights. We're lucky we met it when it was miasma sick. If we had been at full strength, yikes. It must have been traveling underground and accidentally burrowed its way here. A stroke of luck, to be certain. You may be right, but I can't help but wonder, what if that monster came here to die of its own volition? What? That's so dark. Why would you think of that? Why would it do that? Well, it's designed to do nothing but fight, right? Maybe it got tired of fighting and thought the miasma could help it die. A noble end for a noble beast. It's almost poetic. So when we defeated it, its wish came true? I suppose we'll never know what it was thinking. But the idea of being created for an unwanted purpose, desperately battling with its own destiny, it doesn't seem that far-fetched to me. God damn. Yeah, that's very real. I mean, Milla can kind of relate to that because she was just a human girl and then she became Maxwell. So yeah, that was the whole thing. All right, well, anyways, we did all of that. So I think we could go back into town. I don't know if that actually will help us. Yeah, oh, it does. Look at that. Look how big. So we at least got Milla's ultimate weapon. That's pretty rad. And we got some level ups too, that we can do with our orbs. We can get the last of our, you know, our skills and everything. Oh, I didn't want to get that one. Oops. I made a mistake. I wanted to get this skill first, the second arts, and then maybe like recall or dexterity or something like that. That would probably be the next one I want to get. Should be concerned. My phone feels like it could fry an egg. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like phones have just been getting warmer and hotter. But you may want to, you know, is it just like really hot where you are? That may have something to do with it. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not the best person to go to for advice like that, to be honest. I don't know much about, you know, phone hardware and things like that, but so my answer is possibly. But for now, we'll get all of that. And yeah, I don't really know if we have too much else to do. Like, really, I guess we could go back real quick. And I thought we had already done, you know, turned in the last side quest with that guy with his, like, you know, silly AI inventor get rich quick scheme and all of that. But no, it's this guy, this person right here. This is a different quest. All right, well, I'll take that, I guess.
Have you heard the news? The Sven family finally settled on
Ooh, it's a
new
cutscene.
patriarch. Took them long enough. Didn't the old patriarch die in that Zenithra accident 20 years ago? Along with his wife, son, and younger brother.
Every time they say Zenithra, I think Zenithra Franklin. I'm like, that's not her name. I'm sorry, I'm dating myself, but you know, she was a legend, okay? The Queen of Soul.
To brighten up a day. Tell me about it. You wouldn't want to be anywhere near when me and my daughter-in-law fight. Definitely wouldn't want to see that.
Sven? Hey, Alvin?
Yep.
Yep.
That's my family. They're pretty famous here in Olympus.
Of course.
He was my dad's little brother, and the head of one of the lesser Svent lines. He always resented my family for having the stronger position in the line of succession. But then my dad died in the accident that left us stranded on Rieze Maxia.
Oh.
My helpless mother to fend for ourselves.
Gosh, it's so tragic.
A chance for revenge.
Worse. He took advantage of the situation and tried to legally steal my claim to the family leadership. He used this Svent name to create Exodus and push the Otherworld reactor plan.
Okay, who has the most messed up tragic backstory in this game?
The family mantle for himself.
Is it Milla or Alvin? I think it might actually be Alvin.
Yep. Even I got to admire my uncle's persistence.
So if we hadn't stopped him,
I'd probably have been erased the moment his plan succeeded.
Oof.
What about now? Are you gonna go back home?
Well, damn. Okay.
There's no place for me there anymore. Besides, I've been a feral dog for too long now. I couldn't rejoin the noble elite.
Then
you're all stuck with me.
Oh.
Aww.
You could at least try to hide your disappointment.
Well, fair enough, I guess. Okay, so, yeah. I think, let's see here. So, the last, quest that we have to do, is basically, well, the last story quest, at least, is pretty much just that. We have to go back to the Dimensional Breach. So, thank you for the head pats, Llama. So, I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is gonna be, like, the final dungeon, but it certainly was giving me that vibe.
Thanks, everyone. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Especially considering that whole cutscene that we did and everything. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. And then we will, you know, either tomorrow or maybe sometime next week. Wait, I didn't mean to pull out some of the slide. We will finish the game. That'll be really fun. So yeah, let's find somebody to raid. Who's on right now? I think today was a good stream. We did almost 4 hours, so that was pretty rad. Okay. We got Tag. Aries still playing Slay the Spire. She's doing a marathon birthday stream. I did raid her recently, though. I also raided Rose. But you know what? It's a birthday. I gotta give her some birthday love. So yeah, go give Aries some love and take care of yourselves, y'all. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye!